Hello and welcome to Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix Beginner any percent PC modded. I know that's a lot of words, but nobody panic. I'll explain all of that just in a second. Before that, I am Jorisyo and I have a lovely couch here. We have the one and only Captain Awesome, aka Captain Handsome.
Hey, man.
We have the one and only Tonykordatos, aka Tzatziki Man, and we have Riekelt, aka the most huggable person in the world.
Honestly, they're all handsome, let's be real here.
Oh, and we cannot forget our little monkey man, Eddie the Falcon.
Yeah.
Eddie the Falcon.
Tony let him loose, so I'm keeping on to him.
Guys,
Yes.
I can't believe that the runner is actually stealing my runs. That's my lines. That's actually crazy. But you know, hi there. I exist.
Hello Yato, how are you doing?
I'm doing well. How about you?
And so Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix. This is the Final Mix version of the game, which means if you played this as a kid on the PS2, you probably didn't have this one. Beginner any percent is because we have a lot of different difficulties and we play on beginner mode. It's the easy difficulty when you play casually, but the speedrun is very difficult, very competitive, and it's the fastest category out of all the any percents. And PC modded just means that we are allowed to use certain mods, but we'll talk about that when we get there. And with that, let's start in 3, 2, 1, go!
Let's go, dude. Let's go.
He's doing it. He is doing it.
He is doing it. He is playing. He's gaming.
Skipping cutscenes very fast, very optimally. I also have to mash through a lot of text, so I use like a few buttons at the same time. I'm going to try to show it. I kind of just roll my thumb across all of the buttons to mash quickly.
Fastest hands in France, they say.
Yeah. So welcome to Absolute Tutorial Town.
Yeah. This is basically where the game teaches us a lot about, well, how to lock on and how to interact with people because, you know, as you do, you don't really know how to talk your first way around this town. So, for the most part, Joris is actually going to do an RNG manipulation, which basically consists of us hitting the enemies in a certain way and them reacting a specific way.
And I already failed it, I think? We'll see.
I think you're fine. But basically, the RNG manipulation is setting up the starting point of the run so that we get a specific result we want.
Yeah, so that was not the exact same as usual, but then it was, so maybe it worked, maybe it didn't, we'll see.
We'll find out.
We'll find that out in supposedly this fight.
Yeah, if this enemy does an upside down walk attack, then that means we are probably on the right track. If not, then oh well, we'll improvise.
The all RNG manipulations
Well,
will be
we'll
fine.
improvise.
Okay, it's fine.
I mean, even after that, we would probably quit using those after this fight.
The RNG manipulation actually goes a bit further than
further?
that.
Okay.
It's basically up until Twilight Thorn, which is the first boss of the game.
Fair.
Yep.
Yeah.
Such a fun boss.
Yeah, it's that RNG manipulation is like a big reset point for a lot of people because you really want to hit it. Unfortunately, well, it's not always, like sometimes you might mess your combos here and there, and you know, either that or just you do way too many hits or you do less hits than needed. So yeah, it is very precise. But yeah, it is what it is.
Yeah, it doesn't lose that much to fail it. It's just that it's such it's the first thing you do in the run, so it's a very easy reset point.
Yeah.
But it's not that punishing.
Yeah, now we're delivering mail. Basically, Roxas has to do a couple of jobs because they want to go to the beach with Hainer and Pence and Olette. So what they're doing is they're gathering as much money as they can. We don't really have to get that much money. We just do one job, which is mail delivery, the fastest one. And as soon as we're done with it, we just go and we say we've earned enough, and that's pretty much it to progress.
But I asked for beekeeping.
But
You weren't there yesterday.
we want to go fast.
We want to go fast. You can actually get 2 AP boosts if you get, I believe, a specific amount.
I think it's 800 money is
yeah,
what
like
the story
800.
asks you to get.
I believe, yeah. And if you get the correct amount, you actually get 2 AP boosts as a reward. But it's not good for, you know, obviously the speedrun. Like, we don't really need the AP boost. We get enough AP later on, so it's okay. We don't really need them.
Yeah, we have very fast ways of getting AP, and doing the minigame like 10 times or whatever the requirement would be is not really worth it.
So you might notice that Joris also does a couple of hits in a bit of a weird way. That is because we actually don't have scan, and for the most part, if you actually do a full combo, you will knock enemies away. So what we do is we do 2 empty hits, 1 empty hit, and then we just do a full finisher, and that guarantees that every dusk will die. The unfortunate thing is that when you do a finisher, it might actually hit one of the other dusks if there's multiple. And so we do want to try and like just focus on one enemy at a time, but you know, sometimes they'll all gather together and close to Roxas. But regardless, it is way better than just doing full combos and sending them flying.
Yeah, the actual, actually, the exact sequence is 2 hits and a full combo at this point of the game. But later on in the game, like in the second half, I guess, of Twilight Dawn, it is indeed 2, 1, and 3.
Yep.
And this is Twilight Dawn. It's a pretty long boss because there is this whole cinematic thing, and it introduces us to the whole gimmick of this game, which is reaction commands, where you have basically to press triangle at specific times to use specific moves that are tied to whichever enemy you're fighting.
Press triangle to win.
Basically. And this fight has a very long introduction, so if you want to say something quick, Yato, feel free to do so.
All right, we have a long section. We are the Benelux Speedrunner Gathering, a dedicated organization focused on hosting marathons within the Benelux region. Currently, we are excited to be live streaming our annual event from Hotel Asteria Venray, in the Netherlands, of course, in case you didn't know.
So I showed you the true heroes of this story right now. Donald and Goofy. We'll talk a little bit about them later. But for now, this is a very technical fight, even if it doesn't really look like it.
He wants to get 4 full combos here. There we go. Nice.
So this is like the first and actually only boss in the game that is a proper nobody. Whereas all the enemies we're going to fight from now onwards, at least until like a little bit later into, what is it, the next world, so to say, are all nobodies, which is an entirely different class from all the Heartless from the first game.
Yep. Okay, so I messed up the fight, but at least it showed something that's kind of annoying sometimes with this game, and the game really wants you to kill bosses with a finisher. You cannot kill them with a normal hit, and so that's why I was stuck for a little bit, because the boss was actually at 1 HP, even though we couldn't see it because we don't have scan yet.
Yeah, finishers or magic and some other small things.
Yeah, things that are treated as basically a certain selection of.
Yep. So now we have to do struggle fights. Those are very specific. We start out by basically luring Hainer into a corner and then just going ahead and bashing him in a specific way, because if we go too fast with our combos, he can retaliate, and we don't want that. So we slow down our combos just to make sure that he doesn't do that.
This fight is so easy, even I could do it. Oh, he broke out for a bit.
Yep. This fight is actually very annoying because Hainer will unfortunately... Hey, let's go.
He did it. Pretty long.
Very nice. Yeah, Hainer can actually, despite the fact that you do your combo slow, he can still like be really annoying to cooperate with. We actually don't get guard here, so basically if he hits us, yeah, we're pretty much open for an attack, unless we parry by smacking him at the same time he like attacks us, which is really difficult in these fights since we don't have guard.
So yeah, Vivi is much more scripted than Hainer is.
Yep.
It's basically the exact same fight every time. So that's nice for once to have consistent fights.
Indeed. Yeah, so now we get couple of dusks, and we also get to meet our first friend, I guess you could say, or perhaps villain. We'll find out.
Who knows?
Who knows?
Good friend.
Do we
Be
remember?
anybody.
It could
Yeah.
be, yeah.
Or
Axel
nobody.
dies in 5 combos. Let's see if I can pull it off without needing to do anything extra.
This is the part where people post fire emojis in chat.
Perfect.
Nice.
Very nice, dude.
Very nice fight. Yeah, so Axel, every time you do, you start out by doing like full combos, and then immediately after you start hitting him the 3rd time, he will, after the 2nd hit, he will actually retaliate. And yeah, you kind of have to guard it or go around it.
Alright, so for the sets of fight, we actually let him win, because depending on if you win or lose, you get a different item, and we want actually the item that you get if you lose. And winning is not that much faster, it's like 5 or so seconds faster. So everyone be prepared to congratulate Setsu when he wins, because he's the best.
He sure will.
Yeah.
It's just a crowd of fanboys and fangirls for Setsu.
I mean, Joris is cool, but
Yeah.
Okay, and we got the medal, which gives us +1 strength, and we love strength. As a matter of fact, we already grabbed a few things that give us strength, starting with the struggle bats at the very beginning. And yeah, every time we can get strength, we get it. That's like the most important stat of this game.
Yeah, if we would actually win that fight, I think we would get the belt, but that's really not needed, is it?
The belt actually gives, I believe, like resistance to elements, which defense is not really needed since we're already playing on beginner mode. And like George said, like strength +1 strength, even if it's not that important, it actually does make a lot of difference throughout the run. So yeah, metal is definitely better over the belt.
touch wall, win.
Yeah, easy.
Very hard.
It is really funny when people struggle here because it's like you just go in a specific path and just boop.
So canonically, we're visiting the 7 wonders of Twilight Town. We're starting out with 4 easy ones, then going to the last one on the hill. We'll get there when we get there. And each of them is a unique challenge. Here we have to defeat a few Fifis, all one hits. However, keeping them in check is difficult since they can just go everywhere. They're literally...
Oh, that
Whoa!
Nice!
That was
Literally.
really good.
That was the best Vivi clones of my life, yeah?
Amazing.
That was like the best result. Whoa.
We can clap for
That was
that.
really good.
This
That was excellent. Yeah.
This was recorded, right?
Pre-recorded.
The best VV clones of all time.
Yeah, VVs are actually really difficult to line up there because they basically spawn and start like moving around, and so coordinating them is like really difficult.
I found a funny earlier there. You infinitely glide.
Thanks for showing that.
That's really funny. Yeah.
Yeah, I had to show that off. I found that out randomly just before. Anyway, Shadow Roxas is hard.
So is this technically a Dada orc fight? You think about it?
I guess you could say you could say that.
I know. Oh.
Technically. I mean, he'd need to have like more HP bars, but still, yeah, I guess it counts. Yeah.
Oh wow.
Oh god.
Talking about HP bars, we do have scan, not equipped yet. That'll become later.
Yep.
Yeah, we equip it in Land of Dragon. We don't really need it.
Yeah.
We can memorize, no pun intended, all the all the HP of all the enemies pretty well up until that point, or like how many hits are needed to kill them.
So how's your luck?
I don't know. This minigame is RNG, but it doesn't matter too much. I think the difference between like the best possible RNG and the worst possible RNG is like 4 seconds or something, but
One,
it still
2,
feels very
mid.
bad. So that's 1 jump. That's 2 jumps. You want as few as possible. That's 3 jumps.
4,
4 and 5.
5. Oh god. Okay, so
I
funny
think
story.
it's pretty average.
Yeah.
There's a crash that can happen there where the bag, for some reason, even though you can't control it because it's pretty much scripted, you can actually press triangle to jump, and instead of just jumping above the trash can, you actually jump outside of the area that you're intended, and the game just crashes. It's super rare. I think it's if you mash triangle like really hard or whatever.
Yeah, just don't mess lol.
Yeah, just just tap it, I guess.
But yeah,
it's
for now we're just gonna move towards the mansion, and in the meantime, if you have anything to say, Yato, you can go ahead.
I mean, Twilight Town is nice, isn't it?
Yeah, it is pretty nice.
Let me remind a little bit what we're doing over here. We're raising money for Mind, of course, which is a nationwide organization committed to prevent mental health issues. Mind strives to provide support to individuals and families facing mental health challenges. All of your donations will go to Mind. And are we
yeah.
out of Traverse Town already?
We're gonna do a fight.
Twilight Town.
We're
not
gonna do
Town.
it.
Wrong game. wrong game.
Every town, man.
Oh.
It's fine.
At this point, it's Kingdom Hearts Remix DS Deluxe Switch anything, man.
Yeah, good-
Have you seen
good
that
game.
couch? We got Ape Escape over there. We got whatever mix. Make that the new Kingdom Hearts. Anyways, I'm out. See ya.
Bye, friends.
okay.
Kingdom Hearts Final Mix.
Kingdom Hearts
featuring,
Final Mix 358.
Yeah, Dante from Devil May Cry. All right.
That's from Fortnite, right?
Yeah.
Something. You run Dante, DMC.
DMC, yeah.
We need you on the couch. Anyway, we just saw a new enemy, an assassin.
Yes.
Those are hateful.
Specific to our unnamed friend.
Yep.
We'll find out the name soon enough. Right?
Yep. He does say if we got it memorized a lot, and it's really funny because it's something that gets repeated over and over a lot of times, and it's like, okay, we get it.
Yeah, we got it
Oh, we got it.
memorized.
We
in
got it
fact.
memorized, okay? Like,
I'm seeing in the Omnibar that my interview's in 8 hours. What's sleep?
You'll be fine.
you'll do fine.
Okay.
I don't think you need sleep. I think you need
I'll
Kingdom Hearts.
okay, I'll stay awake and then do the run and. And I was
Somebody help
Actually, maybe
this man.
maybe just do a second run after this, and then you're about
Just run
to
it
do
back.
just run it back, and then you do your interview. How about
Anyone
that?
want to do
Perfect.
a casual playthrough of Kingdom Hearts 3? We can do that afterwards to have the full trilogy.
Can we load the render?
Yeah.
Should we run back Cage 1 again?
Yeah, I guess so.
We got time. We got 3 hours.
Might as well.
I mean, you run 3.
Yeah, I could do 3. Yeah.
No, you can't.
Sure. I mean, not with recent strats, no, but close enough. Anyway, but for the most part, yeah, we just basically find out that we're in a simulation or a simulated Twilight Town, and Roxas is not very happy about it. So
Yeah, and he broke a computer.
yeah, he was very pissed and confused. So
Understandable.
So, by the way, you see that I'm doing mostly air combos and sometimes ground hits. For the most part, air combos are the best, but sometimes ground hits can be good because in Roxas's and later on Sora's movesets, they have attacks that can basically sweep a lot of enemies at once, which you cannot do in the air. So that's like the one upside of ground combos sometimes.
yeah, we get really useful abilities later, which actually improve our.
Simply.
Oh
I missed the cutscene skip. Nothing major. It's,
So
okay.
close.
It's alright.
Yeah.
It's
So,
fine.
cool
okay.
fight coming up. Not only do we have 2 Keyblades, only time that happens in the thing. We also have the scan ability, which shows us the health in the top
Yeah.
right.
Basically, this is the coolest fight of 2005, right? Like,
Yeah.
real.
Yep. And this is actually the first time he actually gets to dual wield, because we might see something similar later. Not going to spoil any surprises.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Foreshadowing.
Foreshadowing.
Too much foreshadowing. That was a really clean fight as well, since we do not want to use any triangle inputs.
Yes. All right. I need to focus for that menu because it's actually pretty.
Yeah, something menuing.
Already messed it up.
So first thing is that we're setting the friends to like another set of AI. We're taking all of their potions. They do not deserve it. Well, not all
Wow.
of it.
I have to take it really slow today. Okay.
It's okay.
That's fine.
It's fine. You'll get used to it. But yeah, we basically steal their ethers because we need ethers, and we are also making sure that their AI, like at Riekelt, is set in a specific way so that they don't actually do attacks.
Instead of random
yeah,
attack,
yeah,
they're waiting until we attack.
Yeah, they're waiting
They
until...
do attacks, but what they do on the party attack mode is that they attack targets that we are not focusing on.
Oh, okay.
They
yeah.
try to go for
So,
other enemies.
yeah, they go for other... Okay.
So they don't steal our HP, I suppose.
Yep.
Or
Yeah, they focus on other...
experience points, rather.
Yep.
I mean, if they get kills, we get experience, but this fight is a bit particular. It can end in 3 different ways. Either a hidden timer runs out, or
Enough enemies to destroy.
it's
what
enough
hits,
enough
yeah.
hits, so that's why I'm trying to hit multiple enemies at once when possible. Or you are too low HP, but on beginner that's not really doable. Or like it is doable, but the experience you get by trying to do the hits method makes it way more worth it.
Also, one thing to note, similar to Kingdom Hearts 1, you want to actually time your combos.
Oh yes, you do.
Because if you try to mash them out, because that's been a lot of people have been saying, oh yeah, you should mash your combos. Don't do that. Actually time your combos, even if you are playing in 60 FPS, because you'll most likely drop your inputs or your hits. So yeah, something to keep in mind.
It's a little bit less annoying with Sora, but with Roxas it's very
Yeah,
true.
with Roxas is like, yeah, it's awful.
I'm getting a lot of kills, and funnily enough, I actually don't want to get too much experience.
Oh my god.
Yeah, this is not great. Okay.
Okay.
I think we timed out.
Yep.
Okay. I mean, whatever.
It's fine. The end result is always the same. Either you die to the fight, you do enough damage, you hit enough enemies to progress, or the time runs out. So.
But yeah, the reason why I say that I don't want too much experience, basically the whole early game is about micromanaging your experience and getting kills or not getting kills depending on where you're at, because you want a specific amount that's not too little and not too much.
So shadows are the worst. You'll learn to
yes.
dislike them. They're unfortunately really annoying to cooperate because they like to, as soon as you attack them, whether that's with magic, which we'll get later on, or with physical hits, they will immediately go down and you cannot do anything about it because that's their gimmick. And yeah, we do try to use tools later to help us out, but even then it's, yeah, they're still kind of annoying to deal with.
Yeah, and even for shadows, even though they're low to the ground, we try to air combo them. And in this fight, if I can do finishers, I actually try to, because even if it knocks them away, it at least stops them from going underground. And I would rather them be a little bit away from me, but not on the ground.
So yeah, now we basically go up the Mysterious Tower. We have 3 fights. This is the second one. Yeah, it's basically just like a small enemy rush. And we want to get Cyclones here because it actually clears enemies. If we line it up correctly, we do get...
I didn't get lucky.
Yeah.
Sometimes they can not get it, not give it to you.
There we
I
go.
did get a double at the end.
Nice.
That's pretty
That was
nice.
really good.
That was good, yeah.
And I did get level 7 during this fight a bit early, so yeah, I have a little bit too much experience to compared to what I would ideally like, but that's okay. If you're underexperienced, you can kill some dudes here, but no need. I'm actually happy that Donald didn't get any kills there. Maybe that can fix things. Oh, no, I actually don't want to read more first. And yeah, basically everyone is making fun of Sora because he spent a year sleeping in a pod and now his clothes don't fit anymore. That's the actual story. In case you thought that was a joke, this is the actual story.
Now you got magical clothes.
Yep. This is also a Final Mix exclusive cutscene where we're basically taught that there is puzzle pieces that actually don't really help out throughout the run, but it's mostly a cool collectible. And if you complete the puzzles that you get by getting all the pieces, you actually get different items.
I've done those. Those are fun.
Yeah, they're really fun to do, but yeah, it's you know. Some of them actually require that you get stuff like growth abilities, which we actually do get later on, in order to get certain puzzle pieces. Like that one, for example, you need high jump to reach it.
And yeah, we acquired Valoform, which is a form.
A transformation that you fuse together with Goofy to get 2 Keyblades and get a lot more really fun fighting mechanics. This is going to be really important for doing damage and you know, getting fights over as quickly as possible. We are also trying to like level them up a little bit more so that we can be in that form a little bit longer. The next form is going to be even more important for movement, at least, but we'll see it when we get there.
Also, we're going to try and get their growth abilities, which means every form has a unique ability. For example, Valor form has high jump. Wisdom form has quick run, which allows us to maneuver faster compared to if we are just running.
Yeah.
And yeah, we try to get some of the growth abilities, not all of them, because they don't all really, you know, we don't really need all of them.
Also, one of the reasons that we stay in Valor form, since running as Valor is just a little bit quicker.
Yep. Yeah.
Anyway, this fight can be really annoying. Leon is here helping us, quote-unquote helping us, let's say.
Sometimes. Not always.
He does his best. And we have a door to protect.
Yep. Yeah, basically, the nobodies
Come on,
are
Leon.
trying to get to the rest of Hall Bastion, and so we're trying to keep them away. Oh god.
He stole my dual stance.
Dang it, Leon.
Yeah. Dual stance is... Yeah, well, this
Yeah,
ability...
and I'm dual stancing, but there's no enemies. Basically, with the splash damage, you can kill all of those creepers. And those creepers are what determine when the next wave spawns. Hold on. I thought I could get one from this guy. Oh, okay.
Nice.
There's still a creeper.
Yeah, Leon, unfortunately, is one of those examples, which we'll see later as well. Whenever you get a party member that's not exactly... that doesn't have any HP, they will not always help you. They will actually push enemies away from you or just focus on enemies that you don't want them to. And so, yeah, we try to do our best to not really let them focus on enemies we want, but yeah, they can't help themselves. It's a bit unfortunate.
One last one.
That's Bailey in general. There's also a reaction command you can do here if Leon actually, well, quote-unquote dies. You can rescue him by using Recovery Run, which basically just gets him back into the fight, yeah.
By the way, can I just say, if you've seen yesterday's Kingdom Hearts, gummies were awful and a big part of the game. In this game, not only are like the traveling just good.
What
like,
gummy? What?
What gummy?
What's a gummy?
What's a gummy?
I don't know what this
we
guy's
also,
talking about.
since we're in the PC modded category, we're allowed to install a mod that allows us to not having to do these gummy routes, which are like auto scrollers.
Yep.
Don't add anything. I think they can like slow down a little bit, but that's about it.
Yeah, they're basically like auto-scrollers, and the idea is that they're just like there to really pad the game and just have you like go to each world in a different way, I suppose, compared to the first one. And yeah, they just really are auto-scrollers. They don't really... You can't really speed them up, so yeah.
You only have to do them like once compared to well, whatever happened yesterday, but it does fill about like 40-ish minutes.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
And now it's just core Sora gameplay.
Yeah, it really helps have a better pacing to the run. I really enjoy it because otherwise the pauses during the gummies are a bit awkward.
I believe without the gummies, it's like 40 minutes, is it?
That's what, yeah, that's what I said.
I think it's a bit less than that, but
30? Yeah, like
30,
somewhere
40.
around there. Yeah.
Unfortunately, I did not do enough hits in Valor Form, also because I tried to skip kills in Valor Bastion to have Valor level 2. So that will make things a little bit awkward, but should still be fine.
Yeah, so every form that we get level up in a slightly different way. The most important things to know are that Valor form gets 1 XP per hit, and for Wisdom for every Heartless kill. The other ones aren't that important for the run. But we get that like after Tamas River, so...
Yeah, Valor Form really is our best tool for the early game. Come on, get him, Goofy. Oh, okay.
Big goof.
Yeah, I knew he was gonna do that. Got a strength up, so now I can just kill the Nightwalkers in one combo, and the Assault Riders in 2 combos.
Oh,
and
God.
apparently I'm doing all the work. Donald doesn't really want to participate.
What else
Yeah.
is new?
Yeah, unfortunately, party members are just like... Sometimes they help, other times they're just kind of... Yeah, we'll leave the work to you, so... You know.
They're just kind of there, you know.
Yeah, they're just kind of hanging out, you know.
Okay, Donald showed up on that one, not gonna lie.
First one survive.
Sometimes he can solo that shadow that's over there. If I spin the camera, you see him. I'm trying to like blow up the tents for movement later at the end of the fight, as well as... oh, there's still...
One more,
Okay,
yeah.
there was still somebody there. Uh-huh.
And that's the
And so,
first Valor level up.
Ideally, I would have had it before, so that I would have 1 more drive gauge to stay in Valor a bit longer. So we're gonna probably lose a little bit of time at the end of the next section because of that, but that's okay.
So yeah, now we basically have to go up the mountain summit. This section is actually pretty annoying because you have a lot of enemies that spawn, and so you have to be really quick with the reaction command.
That,
Yeah,
They can interrupt you as well.
Yeah,
You try
they-
to rock shatter.
yeah. It is actually better to attack them if they start like knocking you off the reaction command, but it's definitely slower by comparison. But it's really hard to also make it so that you do the rock shatter command in time. It's kind of like you need to time it precisely so that you also hit the enemy when it attacks you, but it's a bit weird.
And yeah, this was also the section where I checked my EXP to see if I'm not too high, and I was too high, so the best thing to do is to lean as much as possible into the next level. The reason why we don't want to be too high level is because level 11 gives us a defense up. And if anybody wants to explain EXP boost, please do so while I kill the shadows.
So in general, EXP boost is super important for this route because it gives us the advantage if we are at very like low HP or rather low HP, get a pretty nice boost in experience points. So for certain fights, you will see Joris intentionally get hit a couple times. So we are at low HP during the fight and we get more experience.
Yeah, exactly. It's like the threshold is half of your experience, half of your HP rather. That's where you need to be, and you get double XP. And Level 11 gives us a defense up, so it's harder to be at less than half of our HP. And so the next fight is a timed fight. It lasts a minute, so might as well try to get as much XP, get hit, and then try to kill as many enemies as possible. But on level 11, it's a bit harder to do.
You got this, man.
Yeah, first I go into FPS mode to actually load these guys, because otherwise they're not there. Oh, that's great, they decided to attack me. See, I would have already been under half, probably, with that attack, otherwise, but they're cooperating, so I appreciate that.
That's good.
Play a bit more, please. Please, boys. Oh, not everyone at the same time, please. Yeah, that's the problem.
Yeah.
Gave me sort of iframes. Oh, I was not even boosting. I thought I was.
Yeah, it's a bit
Okay,
unfortunate
now I'm gonna be
because,
boosting, so...
you also get HP orbs, which we don't want to grab. So, yeah. We just want to stay in the EXP boost like range, which is like, yeah, pretty much close to critical health.
One more kill. Okay. That's bad, but we'll figure it out.
First we were too high leveled, now we have too few XP.
Yeah, that's that's the big problem. Yes. At first you have too much XP, and in turn you have less EXP overall. What am I doing?
Yeah, it's kind of difficult because like sometimes you want to not like. You basically want to be like in the right spot when it comes to EXP, but it's also difficult because, again, it really depends on enemies cooperating at this point, and also, you know, getting not going too far on level ups at the start.
Yeah, from this point on, we don't really have that problem. I just want as much as I possibly can.
It can be pretty scary as well in some instances, being low HP as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, there is one particular fight that we will see later on where maybe I'll do some dangerous things. But for now, we need to save the Emperor of China, who is a hostage of Shan Yu. That was satisfying.
That was really nice.
I do love that intentional hit from earlier.
Good.
That was a pretty nice courtyard, actually.
Yeah, sure.
But yeah, we should also mention this world actually teaches you that you can change your party members, and they also give you limits, which are abilities that we'll use later on, which are really strong attacks, and you're pretty much invisible when using them. And they're really good. They're actually like pretty solid. You get Trinity limit later, and it's yeah, it's great.
I would say invincible, not invisible.
Well, fair enough.
Now there's a difference.
Okay, so
Yeah.
I messed up, but maybe he's gonna spawn more enemies. So that's bad, but that's also good because that means I can have some more EXP with the extra enemies that he spawned. If my party members cooperate, that is.
Yeah, that's right.
I think they did cooperate. Yeah.
Yep.
So we're actually not as bad as we once were. That's annoying.
Yeah, that bird is a nightmare, unfortunately.
Oh no, no!
One more hit.
Don't do it.
There we go.
There you go. Nice.
So yeah, that was Land of Dragons, and you might have seen after Hollow Bastion we actually had the choice to go Land of Dragons or Beast Castle. The order in which we do the worlds. So we did this one first because of that big EXP boosting fight that can help us get high level. And then we want to go to Olympus because it has a lot of nice things, and then we can just roll over Beast Castle completely at the end of this first batch of 3 rolls. So Olympus has a gimmick where we're basically in hell, and we cannot use our drive gauge, so no more Valiform for now.
Yeah, we'll be able to get access to our drive forms later when we receive the Olympus Stone, which allows us to basically counteract the curse, the curse that is basically in
The underworld.
the underworld. Yeah, there we go. Couldn't find the word. Thank you.
So in an actual run, I wouldn't do that, but since I really want to show off the high EXP things, I'm gonna kill a few things on the way.
Those little damage boosts are so good.
Yeah,
Yeah, they are.
they're really satisfying to pull off as well. Yeah, in some instances we might actually like get hit by enemies because we want to go slightly forward. Not all the time, of course, but we'll see this instance here coming up.
Yeah, we also use the slight dash ability sometimes to lock onto stuff and go faster into them. I'll do it just now, actually. Like so. I went very fast by attacking this plant. Yeah, the boys are not really helping with getting kills, unfortunately. So this fight has some similar properties where it ends after a few hits, and that's the fight. So that was pretty fast.
Also, now comes the really annoying part, Hades escape. As the name implies, we're trying to head for the exit from Hades. We can't deal any damage to him, but we basically...
I got hit. Oh no, I got hit again. Oh no, I got hit again.
Doris.
Man, skill issue. Do we have the shirt? Oh no, you're saving that.
Unfortunately.
I'm trying to set up for EXP boosting, and yeah, we're almost there. I just need to get hit one more time, which will be very easy because I can do it on the way with the enemies of the second platform. Here I go into FPS mode because that teleports my party members. Here I get hit. And Hades is not cooperating. Oh, interesting. So that's the dangerous fight, by the way, if you haven't figured that out yet. Okay, alright.
That's a little bit too close to comfort.
Yep. That's a little bit dancing.
Did it drop XP?
Okay.
Oh.
I'll have to use a backup ether, which is not ideal, but, well...
Should be okay.
Something really important here are these hook bats, which, if you hit them once, you can use the hook bats to do a lot of damage to the other enemies.
Oh, I'm dead. No, I'm not dead. Okay.
Oh my god. You got this, man.
I try to.
If all in doubt, just use Bushido.
I know, but I'm trying to keep it for the ending. Ideally...
Oh my god!
I didn't have the time. I didn't have the time to do it.
Yeah, it's really unfortunate. Hades is really not like helping at all because he can do two things. He can basically just like come towards you and just like smack you, or just throw fireballs. Mostly he does fireballs, and you can deflect them back, but it's really unfortunate because you also have to deal with enemies, and so you constantly like deal with fireballs while also dealing with enemies. So that's the most annoying part of the run.
Yeah, there are just a lot of things going on at once.
Yeah. For the most part, Oren is really good at doing hits, so he deflects back the fireballs, but it's not always the case.
Yeah, and I remove, of course, all of the healing items and abilities because I don't want them to heal. I want the EXP.
You want to be in complete control, as well as yeah, they're just focusing on attacking. Goofy, I believe, has some stuff still, but that might come in use somewhere else or already has been helpful.
Oh god.
Goofy should not have any potions, no.
Okay, no, I thought that either him or it was Donald who would help in the Pete fight.
Oh, no, in the pit fight you actually want to XP boost as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then it's the old route that I learned where that was in.
That's all good. Yeah, it's really funny because this game, despite the fact that it's you know, a couple of years old at this point, there's still a lot of strats that are being tweaked. even now there's like talks about the original PS2 release of the game, which is not the final mix one, but the original vanilla release, and has many route changes, which are still, you know, in discussion, but still really
I
cool to
think
see.
the boys stole a kill and I'm not happy about it. Because if they kill something, I don't get the bonus CXP. Oh no!
Oh,
I tried
God.
to do fire into Bushido, but I don't have enough
Oh.
MP now. He's okay. Kind of.
Oh boy,
Oh god.
that works.
Hades, please. Okay, we're good.
Phew. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're out of here.
Yeah, Hades is really a menace in that part. Again, like, we cannot stress how bad it is. Like, if you really want to know how bad it gets, try to do a level 1 run of this game. And, yeah, when you reach this part, good luck surviving.
Are you allowed to use strength ups in level 1 runs?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not in level 1 data org, but in level 1 20%, yes.
Yeah, the good thing is that this game actually scales you pretty well, despite being on level
What?
1.
I'm still needing one? Okay.
Level scaling is really interesting in how it works in this game.
Yeah.
Yeah, so basically I just lost a bunch of time by trying to kill enemies, but that's to keep me back on track to the route that I know, which gets level 14 just before this fight.
So coming up, cool fight with just R1 as our enemy, or enemy friend, ally. Starts with an A. E.
Yeah, Oren also starts with... Oh, I got Dwayne the Rock Johnsons, as we call it in the community.
Yeah, it's really funny that, again, you have to deal with, like, so
Like-
many things, and then you have, like, flying
Yeah,
rocks.
I mean, I swear that the worst enemies in these games are rocks and stairs.
Yep.
Oh, and I'm low HP apparently. Okay. So if anybody wants to explain what Cerberus is doing there, you can.
Yeah, so Cerberus is basically...
Oh, you missed.
He can do 3 attacks. He can basically spin around. He can start chomping, and there's actually another attack which you can also do a reaction command.
Yeah,
It is a bit slow, but yeah.
So what I was hinting towards is that he was doing what's called a desperation move.
Oh yeah,
which
the
is
DM.
basically the special attacks where the enemies are invulnerable. And most bosses have them, and we try to skip them whenever possible. And yeah, the fight does end with a reaction command, but it's actually faster to skip it when he's low HP and you're level 14 and you do a bunch of damage. And now that we are not in the hell part anymore, we can use forms again. And yeah, this is gonna be some mini games, so I think that would be a great time if Yato has anything to say.
And I know that Yato has something. But also, I like urns.
Yeah, I always wonder, is this the run or is it the urn? I never
He
know.
had to say it.
He had to go for it.
Yeah. But we talking to Danny DeVito here.
Yeah. They actually got his, I believe his double to do the voice.
Really?
Yeah.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
Pretty good voice actor then.
Yeah, he's actually pretty accurate, which is really funny.
Oh yeah, he has like issues with counting.
It's fine, we forgive him.
Let's go, Yato.
What are you saying we let's go for? Anyways, we got 25 euros from Andy Meon, 2K14. Just saying less than 3. Super simple.
Why did I try to go Valor form? I was
Thinking about next part.
impatient. Yeah, I can only go from there. Oh, and also a little bit of movement tech. Whenever you're on stairs, you can use this attack called Over the Horizon. It just pushes you slightly forwards when you're on stairs. Saving the frames, you know, is a good idea. And meanwhile, we're still moving, so if you have any other message, feel free to do so.
Well, anyways, you're looking at the BSG, but we also host smaller events, such like, I have no idea if I pronounce this correctly, but the Call Mac Rayathon and Misfit Mascot Relay. You know, they have games like Monsters Inc. and Pepsi Man. That's about it. That Riekelt guy over there sitting, yeah, he also played in the relay thing.
Yeah, some Ape Escape, Tom and Jerry.
Is that the monkey from the Ape Escapes?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is.
Also on your shirt?
Yeah, this is a gift I got from Mr. Tony. But more importantly, we got Demix on the screen right now.
Yeah, but
And he loves water.
indeed,
And
shoutouts to
dancing.
MMR though.
Dance,
Big
water,
shoutouts.
dance.
Oh yeah, and Rayman got in as well.
Yep.
So yeah, Demix has this phase where he basically does water clones. We'll get to see him later, but for the most part, we just have to fight clones in a limited time.
This is more of a mini game.
Yeah.
And honestly, you either know how to fight him and you win, or you don't know how to fight him for the first time and you lose. That's pretty much.
Also, he's a jerk because he calls us Roxas because we look like Roxas. So,
Allegedly.
allegedly. There it is.
Yeah, that's what he said it.
How could he?
How dare he? Who is this kook?
So now we got the Olympus stone, so we can use... Oh no, I don't want to use the drive recovery, thank you.
Yeah, no, those are scarce
Not yet.
and expensive.
Yeah, that. Okay. Confusion. It's all good.
Yeah, now we fight Pete. And this fight is, well, pretty interesting to say the least. At first, he doesn't really do much. We can't really kill him. So we're just basically wasting time.
Yeah, this is a timed fight, except the timer is hidden. But we're gonna do the same thing that we did on Summit. We're gonna get damaged, kill things, spawn some more things, kill some more things. Hopefully.
Yeah, we're basically waiting for Hercules here to come to our rescue, essentially.
But in the meantime, by hitting Pete's revenge value, if you guys want to explain that, that makes him spawn those little dudes.
Sure. Revenge value is basically a hidden meter where, based on whatever attack you do, every attack has a specific value. Every finisher has, well, it's a higher value compared to your normal hits. And the idea is that every boss, after a certain amount of hits, will retaliate. So we basically try to get a specific revenge value to make sure that we get the desired result in every fight.
I don't like when he does that.
Oh god, yeah, pinball. Oh god.
Kind of want the skills as well, if possible. Oh my god, can you stop that, please?
Yeah, he is really...
He loves marbling.
Yep. Also, there's a funny meme where Pete is the principal.
Hilarious.
I guess Pete's invisible is... Yeah, I don't know.
That works too.
It's invincible.
He's the principal, I guess. For a lot of people, I don't know.
A lot of things.
Something we just got. Oh, you're keeping the drive.
Yeah, I was very, very, very low on drive, so I decided to do that.
That's a really good shout.
An improvised backup of sorts.
Something really interesting that we just got is our own Trinity limit. The only limit we can use on our own without special party members. And one that we can use as Sora only, or do something really interesting if we got both Sora and Goofy. And we're gonna see that in just a little bit.
Yes, I'm gonna start the fight in Valor form. But afterwards, we're gonna see some Trinity. Oh, dead. Can I hit you? Oh, I could, but not enough. Okay.
There we go.
So since I actually re-entered, I actually have a lot of drive left, so it's not a big deal that I killed that. I can use Valor for the first hit.
Oh, we get to hear the best line in the game. Go ahead and type in the chat if you know what it is.
I'm sure they all know. There it
You
is.
heard it. Get up on the Hydra's back. Guess what? I won't. Yeah, you can jump on the Hydra's back and it gives a little reaction command. But it's slow, so I would rather not do it when possible.
So what Joris is looking for, he wants to get a specific amount of hits with some
Oh,
of
that was
the...
bad.
Oh god. He wants to get a specific amount of hits based on whatever one of the buttons he chooses.
Can I have heads coming towards my way, please?
And the more hits he does with, for example, Ultima, which is the square button, the explosion thing, the more damage Trinity does. So we start out with the the circle one, and then just Ultima to get more hits.
I'll just do major drop just in case, because I really had not a lot of damage, but yeah.
Okay, there we go.
That is Hydra. And again, Thunder is a pretty nice spell.
Yeah, Hydra is one of those fights that, for the most part, it's not a very difficult fight. It's pretty scripted in the way you're supposed to do it. The only problem is, of course, like if you don't get enough hits with Trinity, you know, it's a bit wonky there. But again, like it's pretty easy to finish the fight for the most part.
But yeah, for context, the early game is clearly the less consistent part of this run. So it's just to be expected that a lot of things go a bit wrong. And there's a lot of improv that you have to do in the run anyway. You cannot have set strats that are set in stone. That's just not possible. At least it's possible for some of the fights, but clearly not all of them. And yeah, that's we need a poo. So yeah, say hello, I guess, to him. We need to defend Hollow Bastion because we spend every time we have to do that. That's just what we do. We just protect Hollow Bastion all the time.
Let's go.
And once again, Trinity pretty good. And now, since we did Land of Dragons and Olympus Coliseum, we are very much overpowered compared to what's expected in Beast Castle, so all of the fights are going to be kind of crazy.
We also get, at this point, we get summons, which are really useful later. And they're basically, I guess, they're party members that are on field, but they're pretty much just, they have specific abilities that we get to utilize, and they're really useful for the most part. They're passive until we get to use their specific abilities.
Give me strength.
The fight that we finished there usually is super long, but since Trinity does a lot of damage to a lot of enemies at the same time, we just skipped it.
Yeah, basically it works the same way as the one back on Station Plaza. It counts the number of hits, and since Trinity does a lot of hits, yeah, it ends the fight instantly.
So now we get the wardrobe here. This is the part where people wish was 2-cycle. Eventually.
Yeah, you can't really do that, unfortunately.
One day, man, one day it's gonna happen. Someone's gonna crack the code.
Just mash harder, man.
But we got the task bot in the vicinity.
I mean, yeah, true.
Maybe he can
Yeah,
figure it
there
out.
is a task that exists of Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix on PlayStation 2 for level 1. I don't think that even gets 2-cycle. I could be wrong.
I think barely.
Maybe
Barely
it
gets
does.
it. Yeah, I believe. But yeah, it's pretty
One
hard.
day.
one day will happen.
Anyway, Thresholder is extremely specific. Normally you kill the door, you kill the Heartless, and you do that a second time, door Heartless. I'm gonna try to do it in one go. So a singular combo will kill.
Yeah, this is it.
Nice.
Let's go.
Let's go. That is actually really difficult.
That is very precise.
It's really, really precise. You have to basically do over the horizon, and some of those hits have to pretty much whiff.
Yes.
And then he just does the finisher and just kills him instantly.
Yeah, the idea is that the new Keyblade we got from Olympus gives us a lot of strength, and it has the air combo boost ability, which depending on the number of hits of your combo, it increases the damage of the finisher. And so the idea is that the start of your combo gets the first half of the HP bar, and then the finisher gets the second half. So basically it breaks the HP barrier at which Thresholder would go back into the door. Oh, she's stuck? Oh, okay. But yeah, it breaks the HP at the same time, but at the same time it does enough damage to kill, so there's no second phase at all.
I guess at this point we should mention that every Keyblade has a different ability, and we tend to utilize different Keyblades for different situations. For example, the Keyblade we have right now has air combo boost, like Joris mentioned, and for the most part, because we are going to be doing aerial hits, he's going to be utilizing this Keyblade until we get a better one, which allows us to do, for example, bigger damage with ground hits.
We see Beast and he's kind of crazy, so we beat him up and then he comes back to his senses. That's pretty much what happens.
Yep. It's okay, he's fine.
Yeah, he's doing fine. It's also the part of the run on this menu that's gonna pop up where I'll check if I am rich or not. Because I haven't really looked at it. I think I'm pretty rich this run. Oh yeah, I'm super duper rich. Let's go.
Shaking Mr. Moneybags. Yeah, we also leave the world and go to a different save point because that also saves time over going, well, I guess through different load screens. That's also a really nice movement there.
So this boss also has a quick kill of sorts. First off, I'm holding the stick backwards because if I walk back at the start of the fight, it forces him to do this specific attack for some reason. And then I'll try to get him before he gets into the windows that are there.
It's over. It's over.
No, that was very close.
Fortunate.
So I did not get the so-called windowless.
Take this.
There we go.
This fight is annoying.
Yeah, this
I
fight
mean-
is really annoying to get right.
Since I catched him right as he went out, it didn't really lose that much time.
You pretty much have like a limited time to get your hits in before he goes into the windows, and yeah, it's pretty precise.
It's over.
So that is solo Trinity, because I don't have Donald in my party right now, I have Beast instead. No! Oh, okay.
Nice.
It could have been very bad because I dropped a hit.
But yeah, basically every time both our really good party members are missing, we get to use the Solo Trinity, which is actually really broken in the original Kingdom Hearts 2. It does a lot of damage, but we still use it here because it's actually really useful in some cases. Now
Also,
we get to... Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it needs little world map movement. I can warp between worlds instead of using the gummy, like the little chip.
Yeah, if you lock on to a world and then just press the L2 button, you can actually use the right stick to select whatever world you want to go to, and then by pressing circle or X, depending on the layout you prefer, you can just warp to whatever world, which is really nice for movement.
Yes, we You usually use that when we need to go from two roles that are very far apart. When they're close together, usually it's better to just use the normal way.
Okay, up
That's
next.
Court.
This way.
Yeah, we're gonna have a little escort, and what you're supposed to do is just clear the way and escort her. But we can just align her with the wall here, and then
Let's go.
just shove her in front of us. And yeah,
Push that mouse.
Yeah, she's, it's kind of hard to cooperate.
there you go.
There
Okay,
we go.
a little bit more.
Let's go.
Yeah, sure, we'll use a fade.
Fun fact, by the way, about this. This is actually easier in 60 FPS than 30 FPS, because in 30 FPS, she literally just like moves aside.
Yeah, it
Whatever
is
you push
very,
her,
very hard on
it's
the
really
original,
hard,
for
yeah.
example.
Unfortunately, for this next part, we can't really shove her, but this is also pretty nice. We can get some
Let's go.
like extra experience points here if
This
we have
way.
to.
Yeah, so we're
Let's
pretty
go.
close to level 15, and level 15 lets us
way.
have a little movement,
Let's
not
go.
movement, menu optimization, rather. So I should only
way.
need one more kill for that.
Let's go.
I didn't really even need to go off to the side, I
This
guess.
way.
I could have made that
Let's
better.
go.
But yeah, I have all the money I want, I have all the XP I want, so I
This
can
way.
just go into a straight line, not bother about
Let's
anything
go.
there.
Also, the really annoying part about this is that Minnie can actually walk a specific distance. After a certain point, she'll stop, so we can't really just like go to the end of the room and expect her to basically walk, because
This way.
we have to call her over.
But
So
maybe I can get a free one
Let's
here.
go.
Okay. She actually could do the whole distance, but even if she was short, I maybe could have tried to pull her back without using Faith with the layout that we had. So now we go visit Merlin because he's smart. So that is pretty much the plot.
Too smart for a son, Will.
yeah, Merlin is basically, you guys called me. Okay, here's the door. And here's Timeless River.
This
Which-
game has time traveling.
I know, right? It's crazy. I didn't know we'd get to that point, but yeah, the crazy thing is that for the HD release, they actually decided to make the sounds of every like character muffled, and I don't want to say it's annoying, but it is a bit distracting. So yeah. Yeah, we
And,
also see
yeah.
Pete.
This is our villain arc because we're basically beating up somebody who did nothing wrong yet.
Nothing wrong whatsoever.
Exactly. He did nothing wrong whatsoever. That's true.
Could you imagine having the same name as someone that's evil, and then they just like a kid with a keyblade, a duck, and a dog,
And Dungo.
and Dungo, someone named Dungo, literally attack you for nothing.
Yeah, man, like you don't know it, but you will be bad, so we have to do this.
Yeah.
How many times did we have to teach you this lesson, old man? Like,
He's not even old yet.
Time travel is weird.
I know, right?
Yeah. Also, first ever use of a summon, specifically Chicken Little. Chicken Little is like a magnet, a stun magnet.
That was pretty nice.
Yeah, I did pretty wrong, but then it turned out okay somehow. I won't even lie to you.
Yeah.
I
It
did
looked
blizzards instead of fires, but that's fine. I got the kill with the reaction command at the end. That's only possible because we got reaction boost with level 15.
So basically, these parts are like windows where we have to protect the town. Mickey, well, I guess then Mickey basically expects us to,
Young Mickey.
yeah, young Mickey, I guess, wants us to help. And so, because the gang thinks that, oh, this is the king in his prime, I guess, they want to help him. So, yeah, we basically go through these windows and face off the enemies that are causing trouble, pretty much.
The order of the windows is also relatively specific, not the most. However, after clearing a window, for the first three at least, and there's a drive or a form active, we will actually get a full drive form back. For the last one, this is not the case. So we're just ending on Mickey's house. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly, because we're using Chicken Little right now, but we won't use it for the next one, so that we can have drive for the boss fight of this world.
So those cars annoying.
Yeah, those the hot rods are like the worst enemy in this game.
Casually, yes, but when you start to understand how Chicken Little works, you can sort of manipulate him so that he throws a baseball at the cars, and it can help you deal with their mini DM, I guess you could call it.
Yeah. All I know is that if you ever do this game and every enemy's a hot rod, we'll have fun.
Impossible.
Randomizer be like,
Final boss of the game, hot rod.
final hot rod.
Final hot rod.
Final zebra.
Final zebra hot rod.
Yeah.
Yeah,
My God.
but have you fought the data version of that?
Oh man,
Oh, no.
I don't even want to consider that. That is the worst. Get this thought off my head, please.
I would love to see some fan art of that.
Oh God. Just like 10 HP bars and it just like
Well, technically in the Cavern of Remembrance you have some cows as well that are very annoying.
well, yeah, but at least they don't have, 10 HP bars.
That's true.
Not yet.
well, not yet, but
I'm sure somebody can mod that, right? Yeah.
But yeah, this part is kind of annoying because we basically have to hit the corner store here of light. We have to hit the box, and there's this hook that we have to pretty much time our hits because otherwise we fall off. And yeah, we have to hang on to it.
You call it the corner store?
Sorry, corner
corner store
stuff.
of light.
I'm tired,
Let
man.
me go to the corner store.
Corner store.
The corner store of light.
I go to the corner store to buy light, okay? That's
Real.
what it is.
I would like a corner store of light.
With some light water.
Light corner store, please.
I think I'm seeing double. What is going on?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
old Pete is helping us to beat up new Pete because he also thinks that new Pete is evil or something like that.
I mean, at least he became more useful in the future because old Pete is a nuisance. He can even damage you here in this fight.
That is true. Yeah, he kind of does his own thing this fight.
I do love when he goes like, "Get out of my way," and then just like smacks and just like goes.
Yeah.
Also, we get one of the best spells in this game. So much so that people are like, if you use this spell, you're literally, the worst person. But no, it's
Reflecto-win.
Reflect. Yeah, Reflect is actually,
Yeah.
even though people say bad stuff, let me point you to the original release of Kingdom Hearts 2, the Japanese version, where Reflect didn't even do as much damage as it does here. And it's pretty bad.
Oh, we're doing Atlantica after. You promised me Finny Fun yesterday.
Did I?
Did you forget?
Huh?
Finny what?
Yeah, no, just kidding. So the Pirates of the Caribbean World Port Royal is really interesting. The pirates, which are a special subgroup of enemies, they are really, really weak to magic. Only did we get some awesome magic, we also got the Wisdom form. We won't be seeing it here. I don't think. No, we won't.
Yeah,
weren't.
we'll get to
Well,
use it.
There is a
Okay.
little surprise,
Oh.
Basically, normally you don't use it, but I do because I'm crazy.
Okay,
There's some new stuff.
Okay.
He has the secret sauce. Just
I
you
have
wait.
the secrets of. Oh,
Also,
a timeless swirl.
achievements.
I got an achievement. Let's go.
Let's go. Actually helping get achievements.
This is an achievement run now, right?
Yep. This is plat percent. Tech can arrange that if they want.
Basically,
Can we change the estimate to 6 hours?
No, 12.
more like 12. Yeah.
12 hours fighting. We actually did that like in the past, just change estimates.
It's like newsflash. This was a plat percent run all along.
Back with the previous tracker, we could actually make text out of it, but not anymore.
Oh well, it's fine.
Fine.
So I just equipped what is arguably the worst weapon in the game, but it does have a little bit more magic than every other Keyblade that I have.
How dare you, man? I trusted you, and you just broke my trust like that, just like that. That's all good.
Yeah.
But yeah, this Keyblade also has a really unique ability, even though it has 0 strength, which is MP Rage. Basically, whenever you get damaged, if you are not in MP Charge, which is basically the pink bar, you can basically restore some MP back. So every time you get damaged, if you cast magic and you want to restore MP, you can just get damaged, get MP back, pretty much.
And yeah, that movement in Wisdom's form is the secret sauce, basically.
Yeah. So something interesting about Wisdom form, it works together with Donald, and it's the only form that only uses one Keyblade.
That is not true because limit form exists.
Yeah.
But
You're right. You're right.
Well,
that is
actually,
almost true.
Well, actually.
So this is another timed fight where I tried to... Oh, they stole a kill. That's not nice. What is happening?
can be very scary as well.
Yeah. This part is actually like very easy to die on because like regardless if it's time limit, you can easily get shot or just like smacked by a pirate, and yeah, we really don't want to. The whole gimmick of this world is that they need to be in the light or under the moonlight essentially, and that's where you can damage them. If they're in the shade, you can't do anything. So yeah.
Yeah, I hit the level 18, which is the one that I wanted to hit, so we're all good. And I didn't die, and I built my drive back up, so I did everything that I needed to do in that 1 minute.
Also, one of the mods being used here is actually a Poroyal map skip. The reason for that is because there's an unfortunate crash that can happen. So in order to circumvent that, there is a text box that allows you to select where you want to go. Which is way better and actually avoids the crash for the most part. So,
So yeah, we shred things with level 18 plus a magic keyblade.
yeah, it's really fun.
Yeah, and the chicken little combo here, just get them all together and then hit them with magic. Just very, very strong against these type of enemies.
Especially here, too strong.
Yep. Yeah, we'll also get a magic, which is magnet later, but we mostly, for now, we mostly use chicken
And that
little.
was a great boat fight, by the way.
Yeah,
Really
that's
nice.
good.
We
That's really
have
Not perfect, but for my standards, it was very good.
Chicken Little is basically magnet at home.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah. That's exactly what it is, yeah.
It's really funny. It's also funny because sometimes, just like Stitch, which is another really good summon in this game,
Okay.
he doesn't do his job, so, you know, goes to show, I guess.
I did the barrels in the wrong order, and I also forgot a menu, but apparently it's...
Oh, God.
Bonka.
Spoke too soon.
Oh, God.
Wait a minute.
I got this, don't worry.
He's playing with us.
Yeah, it's all good.
Those enemies are not letting him cook.
That was clearly a skill issue. Don't even try to hide it, you know.
It's all part of the Keikaku.
What?
The plan.
Ah.
It's part of the manip, right?
Yep,
Yeah,
part of
yeah.
The RNG manip for
exactly.
final Zebra Man, yeah.
Final Hot Rod, man.
Alright, man.
Just you wait.
Shadow 2.5, yeah.
I really need to see that.
Yeah.
Final Hot Rod, man.
We grab a few AP boosts. Most of the chests that I open are either AP boosts or ethers.
Also, that guy runs in the left there. I don't know why. It's so funny.
Yeah. And Barbossa is like all the pirates. He has the same gimmick where he gets basically status effects if you hit him with magic when he's in the moonlight.
So
So
he's
we can
gonna-
just freeze him and basically bully him like this.
He's gonna shove him in the corner here to set up his combos.
Yeah, Barbosa can't really break out of this because we just basically can just bully him into oblivion. It's
It
really
is, a
funny.
bit, it is a bit unfair what we're doing to him, to be honest.
Yeah.
But
I mean, he was messing with the wrong group of people, if I'm being
Exactly,
honest. So,
yeah.
you know, it's his fault. He instigated the fight, so...
Yeah,
that's true, that's true.
Don't mess with the dog, the duck, and the kid.
We also get Follow the Wind, which actually has a really good ability. Unfortunately, we don't use it.
Yes, we do.
Oh, we do? Okay.
We do use it once.
Okay, we do use it once.
In
Okay,
the,
my
in the
bad.
speedrun.
Which is draw. And, well, if you play critical mode, you do actually have that ability, so it's kind of, yeah.
This fight we can do, it's also an infinite fight, and the fastest way for this one is to get hit. And I got the good attack, like the faster one out of the two that they can do twice in a row, so that was a fast death abuse. And now it's time for some shopping. I did a little shopping earlier in Timeless River to grab some accessories that give me some strength and AP, and here I'm buying ethers, because ethers give you magic and you like magic, and yeah, that's the best thing that you can buy with your money in this game.
You like magic?
It's some kind of magic.
The magic is the friends we made along the way, you know?
I like ethos so much that I'm stealing the ones from my friends.
Give me strength.
Hey,
So yeah, this is Wisdom Form the World. We're gonna try and level up Wisdom Form to unlock its special move Quick Run on base Sora. That's the reason why we go here before going to Halloween Town, which is the other option that we had.
Yeah.
And it involves a pretty tight strat because of that wisdom usage I had on Port Royal. If anyone wants to explain how anti-points work, that would be a great time to do that.
All right, so basically the game, in order to calculate how many usages of your drive forms, well, how many times you've been in a drive, it uses a system called the anti-form, and basically, based on how many times you've used a form, there's a hidden meter, which is the anti-point system, and anytime you use a form, that counter goes up. So what we do is we use a specific amount of times any sort of form we need, and anytime we get a new form, that counter actually goes back to 0. So we don't see anti-form at all, pretty much.
So basically, yeah, we routed the game. I'm saying we, but I wasn't there at the time. But the people routed this game so that you never have a chance to get anti-form, or like never at a moment where it could be dangerous.
Yep.
Yeah.
I think we are forcing it later in the run.
Yes, we are. But
Yeah.
And there's also one spot where we can get it, but it doesn't matter at all. A little movement bit in
Okay.
the second visit of Agrabah.
Yeah, so that's not a problem at all.
Also, to note, anti-form only, I guess anti-form can only occur when you're using a drive in battle. If you actually use a drive form outside of battle, you can never go into anti-form.
Yeah, anti-points also have their own weird rules where if you use forms in certain circumstances, it doesn't give anti-points.
Right.
But yeah, since I used one extra in Port Royal, I have to save one somehow in Agrabah, and that involves basically doing that wisdom form grind that I was talking about by using wisdom only once instead of the usual 2 times. Oh.
Got this, man.
Can you do your projectile again, please, or something? Thank you. That's a cool little tech. Trinity moves Sora, and so you can... I actually want to go into the form. And so you can move the reflect hitbox with you. And even if the projectile is hitting you and not the enemy, then you move the reflect towards the enemy, it does hit them.
Yeah, basically, Trinity, if you're locked into the enemy, no matter where you are, it basically teleports you right towards the enemy, and you can just, yeah, you can utilize that a lot. If you want to like go to a specific enemy, just solo Trinity.
Really interesting in the Sephiroth fight, for example.
Right. And also in Armored Xemnas 2, actually,
Yeah.
for the original.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah. You use
Yes,
magic lock
got
on to
it.
teleport it. Nice.
Oh,
Let's
nice.
go.
I got level 3 wisdom.
That's really
I
good.
didn't have to go into wisdom again.
That's really good.
If I had failed that, I could have backed it up, but then I would have had a 1 in 5 chance of getting anti-form on the boss fight of this world, which you don't want to have. I did a lot of damage. I think I can kill with just that.
I think you're fine. Yeah, you're good.
Nice.
Let's go. Nice treasure room. Also, for some reason, I don't know why, like, you finish that fight and Sora's just, like, sitting there high and mighty. It's like, bruh, what?
Yeah, I did that.
It's just so weird. Like, I don't know.
Look at all the treasure he got.
But he
I
doesn't
guess
get
so, yeah.
any. I don't know. I mean, I guess he's, like, happy to see treasure, I suppose. I don't know. So these are the Twin Lords. One of them is Blizzard-based, or rather, sorry, Ice-based, and the other one is Fire-based. So we use Comet. It's really good.
Yeah, Donald in this game is basically a pyrotechnician.
Yeah,
At first he starts, he's a mage, but then he changes classes, basically.
he becomes a Rammstein concert.
That's a really
Creative.
that's a really nice analogy, honestly. But
Never heard that one
you've
before.
If you've ever been there, like the singer of the band actually learned himself to be a pyrotechnician. Well, he took classes. He's not that kind of.
it's like he learned the basic
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah, that was a pretty clean fight,
Let's go.
actually.
At least I'm looking at our audio guy. He might know a little bit more. Was I correct? Yeah. Okay, he doesn't know.
Let's go. Not spreading misinformation.
I'd never.
All right, now that we unlocked Quick Run, we can go to Halloween Town.
Maybe I would.
You would go to Halloween Town? What? Huh? Actually, you could also just progress the story and go to the second visit of Twilight Town and just progress the story. But then you would need to do that first visit of Halloween Town later anyway. And there's a pretty good thing that you get at the end of this world, so we want to get it earlier rather than later.
Also, we don't like Hainer pens and all that. They're stinky. Actually, no, I'm kidding, but...
Well,
I guess.
kind of rude.
No, it's like, okay, they do play a certain role, but it's just not yet in the story. We kind of meet them for the first time, and they're like, okay, you know, good luck finding your friends, I suppose, and yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of what happens, yeah. This is another fight where the best way to end it is to just take enough damage, and that's why I summon Genie, because that way, Genie, if you don't tell him to do anything, he just doesn't do anything, stays there, no risk of being healed or the enemies being dealt with or whatever.
Yeah, compared to KH1, again, summons are mostly passive party members in fight, and unless you really tell them to do stuff, besides Chicken Little, that is, and yeah, they just basically don't really do much. They just kind of stand around until you tell them, hey, I want you to attack or use this attack. So, pretty different compared to the first game, but, you know, unique in its own way, I feel. Unfortunately, the game doesn't really clue you in on how they work, but oh well.
Oh, okay, so that guy jumped, which I'm not too fan of, but we'll figure it out. Come here.
Also, these presents are really annoying to deal with in the harder difficulties because they're just like, as soon as they like see you, they just like shoot you and you're just dead.
And this is Dan's call, this is Jack's limit, it's very good. It shreds HP bars like that.
Yeah, it's one of the best limits in the game.
Definitely top 3.
Yep.
Yeah, a lot of world exclusive party members limits are good. The only problem is that you can really only use them in 1 or 2 fights usually, because they are just tied to that world. But then Donald and Goofy also have their limits, and they're very good because you can use them wherever you want.
That's what makes the randomizer so fun.
A little bit of interesting tech there. I'm doing quick run and immediately going into Valor form before the game treats me as being in combat, so that way I don't have any chance of getting into form, because I have a lot of NT points now. It's random which kid starts. Shock is fine, I'm getting hit and doing a full combo.
Take this. This is it.
Yeah, this fight has a gimmick where he'll basically just eat one of the kids and turn into them, and based on whatever kid he chooses, every one of them has a unique set of skills or whatever. So he'll do fireballs, or he'll just do what is it? A bunch of like thunder attacks. I don't remember exactly what it is. Projectiles.
Yeah, this is Log. This is the fire projectiles. We had Shock, which goes up in the air.
Yeah. Yeah, unfortunately, you can't really speed this up because it's basically as soon as you reach this point, he has to do this. So, yeah.
Yeah. If I'm not mistaken, when you're playing casually, he's supposed to go through all 3 kids, but he only does 2. So I think that's a skip that we do there. I'm actually not quite sure. I just follow what the people say. Oh, that's not the limit I wanted to use, but that works as well, I guess.
For the fans.
Yeah, I wanted to use comets, but well.
Oh well.
Ideally, I would have had drive there to do a little bit of wisdom movement, but that doesn't really save that much time. Because,
Also,
yeah.
Those kids are the worst. I'm sorry. I gotta say it.
Real.
In Kingdom Hearts 1, I agree. In this game, not so much. Their fight is pretty easy, except when Shock decides that she doesn't want to get hit.
Well, I beg to differ because there is a mini game actually, which those kids are actually.
Oh yeah. Okay. I remember everything that I said. Their fight is not too bad. The mini game though.
I was about to say, like, are you sure about that? Like,
No, but the actual fight against them is not too bad. But then we see them do a little cameo in a mini game, and yeah.
yeah, that mini game is unfortunately, well, pretty infamous, but we'll get to it when we get to it.
It's like the biggest chunk of RNG of the run. Like, there's a lot of small RNG instances, like everywhere, but that's like one instance where you can lose like 35 seconds or something.
Yep.
So it really feels unfair when that happens.
So this is Oogie. He's back. I don't know how, but he is. And we are basically in this gimmicky way of, like, you know, fighting him, where we basically have to throw presents to knock him down. And so, yeah, we get our chance to strike. Then he also summons enemies in bags, or rather gifts, as he calls them. Hope you like the boogie gift. I picked.
Yeah, he's just saying it, man.
Perfect timing.
You are
How
Oogie
do you
Boogie.
do it?
I'll try to do a thing called present skip though, hopefully.
You are Oogie.
That was like the best timing for that. I legit had not planned that, by the way.
Sure, man.
No, I swear.
So yeah, this fight is pretty straightforward. However, there
yeah,
will be
unfortunate.
these lasers, and they can really troll you because they can push you all the way back if you're unlucky.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I failed the present skip. If I did manage to keep that one White Knight alive, he wouldn't have done this this present with those 2 extra White Knights.
Oh
Who are
And-
pretty annoying at the moment.
Oh god.
Nice enemies.
Yeah, enemies are kind of getting in the way.
So since this is pretty much the fight.
You want like me? This is a 1 frame, and I didn't get it.
Yeah, that's really hard actually to get that 1 frame. You
Yeah,
really gotta like.
if you do get the present skip strat, it's not a 1 frame. Funnily enough, I don't really know why exactly.
Yeah,
Yes.
these lasers.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
get
it's really
invincibility
sketchy.
frames when you do the reaction command to throw the presents. But if you get stuck in one, you can get stuck for a long time. Why did I do that?
Oh, God.
I'm supposed to look where he's going.
That's fine. We got time, dude.
It's part of
Yeah.
the minute, right?
Oh yeah. It's part of the
No, you just try dodging.
I just tried dodging this. This should be easy enough.
That's right. These lines are the funniest thing in this game.
Just walk into it.
They're really good.
I'll
Squash me flat.
I'll
We'll
squash
see
you
about
flat.
that.
That's like always in my head. Every time I do this fight, I'm just like, I'll squash you flat.
That's right. Away you go. So
say it one more time. I dare you. There it is.
I'll squash you flat. So that should be the last present. We beat Oogie Boogie. That was fun and things. And we get magnets
He's
out of
so
that.
excited.
Well, the fight is long, and quite frankly, it's probably one of the most boring fight of the game. But
Yeah.
it does give you magnet, which is alongside reflect the two best spells that you get in the run.
It is really annoying that you actually cannot speed this fight up. It's always a 3 cycle, no matter
Yeah.
what you do, because he has like 3 HP gates, I guess you could say, where the game is like, okay, you did
Want to go
enough damage,
Atlantica
so
or?
yeah, do it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
You guys want to sing along or what?
I've heard what we're behind, so I won't do Finny Fun. I'm sorry.
It's okay. We'll,
Okay,
we'll save the
okay.
Finny Fun for some other
Yeah,
time.
we'll sing tomorrow.
Yeah.
So now
You
we're gonna
sing.
use Genie for his actual abilities instead of his ability to do nothing. Because that's
I
pretty much
have
what
that
we did.
ability. That's crazy.
Well, I did nothing.
I thought I was being harsh in my run. I take it back.
So Genie is kind of like you. He has forms and he has limits. And so I'm using Wisdom Genie, and now I'm gonna use Valid Genie's limit. And alongside Magnet, it does a lot of damage. A lot of things pair very well with Magnet because Magnet throws enemies in. Oh, I don't like that. Okay, fine.
Over and out. Gather.
And you can
But,
sort of shred HP bars like that. Basically, Magnet does a little bit of damage when it pulls enemies in. And if you have something that can pull enemies in and out of the magnet very fast, then you shred HP bars, basically. And the perfect tool for that is Trinity Limit. We didn't quite see it there. It is possible to have a very quick kill on those berserkers, but that's probably the hardest instance of that tech. But we'll see it later.
We also get limit form here. One of the most, I want to say interesting forms, because it was not in the original Kingdom Hearts 2, and it's actually a Final Mix exclusive form.
That's why I forgot about it.
Yep. It actually, funnily enough, it actually is comprised of Sora's Kingdom Hearts 1 moveset. So things like the guard, the way he attacks, the abilities he uses as finishers are actually based off his KH1 moveset. So that's Santetsuken, Ars Arcanum, and so on.
Strike rate.
Strike rate,
The
yeah.
best.
One of the
Reaper
best ones.
Drive, everyone's favorite ability.
I'm actually like really sad that they changed the names for some of those abilities. Instead of like Ragnarok, they call it like Infinity and stuff, which is, yeah,
And
kind of a
an
shame.
L, yeah.
Oh well.
But I love Ars Arcanum.
I know,
We
right?
have a nice bit of movement there that I failed miserably. You can cut that corner with the reflect spell.
Attempt was made.
Yeah, I tried.
Yeah. Honestly, the movement in this game, like it's pretty smooth, but sometimes when you want to get like something really specific, yeah, it's kind of hard. You have to really like get a feel for it.
Yeah, and the reason why we still use Wisdom Form, by the way, when we leveled up Wisdom Form, Sora got Quick Run, but Wisdom Form itself got Quick Run level 2, so it still is faster than just Quick Running as normal Sora. So we still use the forms to move faster whenever we can.
Yeah, you can basically unlock other abilities as well. You can unlock things like Combo Plus, Finishing Plus, I believe, and yeah, every time you level
I don't
up
think
growth
you can
abilities.
unlock Finishing Plus.
Oh, okay, maybe that's a rando thing. Never mind. But
Probably.
yeah, so yeah, you can basically unlock other abilities besides growth abilities, which help you. And you can also level up summons, which, if you're wondering what they basically just increase the amount of time that they're available in a fight. So when you level up summons, you basically... It's like when you level up a form, you can use the form for longer. So that's pretty much it.
So we are now in Tron's world, which is basically the head of the security system of Hollow Bastion.
Data transfer.
Yeah, that's basically what that is.
I love Sark. It's such a funny fight. So
Yeah,
that
it is.
Yeah. Unfortunately, we don't get to see it in the run because not needed.
Yeah, basically some of the visits of the world are mandatory to unlock the final last bit of the story, and some aren't. So that's why we're not doing Atlantica, we're not doing Pride Lands, we're not coming back to Space Paranoids, and we're also not coming back to Olympus. Other than that, for most worlds we do 2 visits.
We also get to skip a world in the run, which is Pride Lands. The game doesn't actually want you to go there to complete the game. You can just skip it entirely. It really doesn't add anything to the run. Like, it's just a world where Sora becomes the lion and your party members also switch roles, which I guess kind of makes sense for that world. But yeah, it's not really needed, so we just skip it.
Actually, it is interesting though.
And
It is
this
an
is
interesting world, yeah.
everyone's favorite auto-scroller, Light Cycle. It's an auto-scroller, but you can actually speed up this first part because it ends as soon as you kill 5 Heartless. What's considered fast is if you can kill all 5 of them before the turn. I wasn't able to do that, but oh well. You can speed the auto-scroller up by parrying some moves that the green enemies do. But other than that, there's not a lot going on. So if you have anything that you want to say, Yato, that would be a perfect time for that. Oh. Okay, I'm gonna try to showcase the parry then, I guess.
Nice.
I don't think
really
that
good.
was quite it, but there was an attempt.
Yeah. Yeah, it's actually interesting because you really have to time that hit. Otherwise, you might end up like crashing into the wall slightly earlier.
Yeah,
we go.
that was an actual boost.
That's really good.
So you can see the difference between a failed one and a...
Also, the
and a
white
good one.
enemies do a mixture of things. They can just attack you. They can also guard or...
They can basically steal the attacks of the other enemies. Oh, like here I
Like
could boost off of white enemy.
Yeah, basically, whenever they guard, you need to charge at them because you can't hit them with a Keyblade. Also, is there a swag finish here?
Yeah, sure.
That one, dude! What? You caught me so off guard with that. I can't believe that.
I'm trying things, man. I don't know. And so this is where we do put on Follow the Wind for the one time in the run. Because the next part is a minigame. It's kind of a fight, but kind of a minigame at the same time. Where we have to collect orbs to turn off monitors. Don't ask me why.
It's for the plot, okay? We have to basically disable the computer's defenses.
And since now we unlocked Master Form earlier during this world, so now we have access to Master Genie, and Master Genie pairs very well with magnets. As you can see, I kill a bunch of enemies, get a bunch of orbs, thanks to the draw ability that's tied to my Follow the Wind Keyblade. So I can do that 2 more times, and that should be the fight. For the third one though, I'm gonna dismiss Genie and just do Magnet Trinity. Thank you. It can work. It didn't quite work, so I'm pretty low on drive, so I'm gonna actually hit those guys a little bit. I'll do a reflect or 2 on some enemies to build back some more drive.
Yeah, interestingly here you can actually do EXP boost strats. Basically, the more enemies, when you disable 2 monitors, there's more enemies that start spawning. And so you can pretty much just have a really good grinding spot here. But yeah, we don't really have to do that. So
Yeah, that worked as well. To do a little magnet trinity thingy. Maybe I can slide dash or something. Okay, it didn't give me drive. Yeah, it should be fine. Probably, maybe. We'll see.
we should probably mention, so Magnet Trinity can also be used with the major drive. In order to generate more drive, basically, when you cast Magnet and enemies get pulled in, if you use major drive, you can push enemies away from the magnet and into it. And basically, when you do that at this back and forth, it generates more drive. And it's really good.
Good luck for this.
I'm
Good luck.
not sure if I hit the HP gate. I'm gonna check. It seems like I did. Maybe.
Yeah, Hostile Program has this gimmick where you need to get closer to stop him. And then
And then I'm too
as
slow to get that.
Oh god.
Barely not enough.
Yeah, it's
Come
unfortunate.
on, please let me hit you.
Oh my god. Okay, there we go. Yeah, you
Not
can
in.
freeze him on the spot and deal a lot of damage until he completely breaks, and then he starts charging.
Yeah, not an easy fight, especially later on.
Yeah. This fight is actually one of the most annoying fights to get right. And no matter how you, like, how much you try sometimes, yeah, he really just is not having any of it.
Yeah, we made it work. It's gonna be fine in the end.
Luckily, Donald is, you know, fire technician, so all good.
Yeah. Didn't go according to the script, but I managed it, so it's all good.
Again, this fight is like very technical, and yeah, even from when the fight starts, it's like, yeah,
And it really can go south very easily.
yeah, you can really. Again, it's just really bad.
And
Oh.
now guess what? We save Holobastion once again.
Yep.
We're not done yet in this
And
world.
we're gonna see some more Magnet Trinity on this fight. But with major drive, so yeah,
There
you
we
see
go.
I went from almost no drive to a full 5 bars, so that clears the first wave. Then I attack this enemy, so it hopefully triggers the reaction command. Please, guys. Do it, please. Okay, they didn't do it.
We're searching for a rising sun.
Yes, but then they didn't do it, and then I pressed the wrong button. So we're just doing it this way. It was still kind of fast.
But yeah, we also get introduced to a really annoying enemy type, dancers. They're very annoying because they can basically grab you and just kick you away, and yeah, if you get caught by them,
They do a lot of damage.
they
pretty much,
they
yeah.
suck. Yeah, they're just the worst. Luckily, Chicken Little, please
He's
do
off
your
there.
job.
He should.
Thank you.
He usually does on this
Yeah.
fight. And the ending of this fight, I really want you to pay attention to that wave that's gonna spawn after those enemies are dead, because that's a very cool ending, in my opinion. Okay, I need Chicken to whistle all of them.
Nice.
Didn't even need the finisher from
That's
Trinity.
really good.
That's
That's so,
so
good.
it's literally all the magnets and getting in and out. So it's very funny. It's like you take that one thing that does a little bit of damage and that one part of Trinity that does 0 damage, but together they do like a bajillion bars of damage.
Also, say hello to our guitar enthusiast, Demix.
Dance, water, dance.
Dance, water, dance.
Time for a little rematch. And yeah. Once again, he's invincible, not invisible. Sorry, I had to do it. And we have to get rid of.
I'm standing in
the
a very
node.
specific spot for this Trinity to try and gather as many hits as possible. And it seems like it was alright, but not crazy. So we'll see what we can do.
Did it just in time to get like half of his own half as well.
So that's one of the limits of limit form.
Yep, that's good old Ragnarok,
And that's also Kaden.
which is really busted in original.
So with that specific
Nice.
fighting stuff,
That's really good.
That was a
Pretty
pretty good
clean,
fight,
dude.
yes. I was a bit short on damage, but I managed to make it work, so
you skipped the desperation move. That
yes.
was more than enough.
You can kill him with the Ragnarok.
You can kill him with the Arcanum.
Oh yeah, right. Sorry.
You do need both, but yeah, it is possible. And it's extremely satisfying when you kill him with the single last hit of that limit. That's
Oh yeah, also
cool.
one thing. So in this game, in order to finish a fight, you actually have to finish whatever fight with a finisher. So a boss, for example, like will not die until you do a finisher. Like even if you do empty hits, and you can kill them with spells, obviously. But if they're invisible to them, yeah, good luck. But yeah, you do need to do a finisher in order to finish fights, which, in my opinion, is kind of silly sometimes. But yeah, I mean, fair enough, I guess, if it's...
It really blows if you're in what's the word, berserk charge.
Yeah, like
oh yeah,
if you
because then you just can't. Then you
can't,
just cannot
Real.
finish
Yeah.
fights.
there's like an ability, berserk charge, which basically whenever you're in MP charge, you don't actually do finishers, you just continuously do startup combos, and so yeah, you until your MP just comes back, you just do like startup combos. It's really funny.
It has uses, but not a lot of them.
Yeah. It is really good to use it with
Cheese.
horizontal slash. Also, yeah,
Yeah, you can really cheese some fights with it.
Yeah.
Well,
it's really awesome. There's also a really interesting strat you can do, which is kind of difficult. You can basically use Genie, and every time you swap a form as you do horizontal slash, when you swap to a different form with Genie, you can actually continue that combo infinitely. But you have to keep like switching forms with Genie, and yeah, it's
Gotta
pretty difficult to do.
have some fast hands for that.
Yeah, we'll see it once at the end of the run. There's another spot where you can use it, but I use a different strat on that one.
We will see it at the core fight, though.
Yeah,
Yep.
basically in like the optimal route you would use it twice, but I only use it the one time because I have a better option.
By the way, you all forgot to mention that Dango actually passed away.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Not the dog.
No, Dongo. Our
He
precious
really missed.
Dongo.
He died for us.
Oh,
and
he's
Oh
revived.
wait, he's back.
He's
Bro.
back and he has jackpot. Let's equip
let's
it.
go.
Really, really good cutscene in this game.
Grand return.
Yeah. And
So
while
good
we were
that
memeing, I was kind of gaming on those FF fights. Not to brag, you know, but
You were pretty gaming, yeah.
they
yeah,
were pretty good.
it's also the best cutscene because Mickey says they'll pay for this. So
Yeah.
so good.
Really good cinematography.
Actually,
for
yeah,
sure.
it's
It's
really
like a
good. yeah.
novel.
I had a save just for that fight, just for the cutscene.
Also, this fight is really impressive, but it can also be very deadly.
Yeah, the stupid thing about this fight is that you might see 1,000 Heartless I haven't counted before, but not all of them are loaded in. So even though you're like, you should destroy like a lot of them, they're not loaded.
Yeah, and that's why I'm trying to manipulate the camera so that the sparkle ray hits off camera. That way more things can load. So you see, I'm trying to have the laser of sparkle ray go basically right into the camera. And also I'm trying to stay as much as possible into the center of the arena. It's not that easy to do. But I'm trying. There's an attempt of doing that. And I can force them to do their move with Thunder.
So the little,
let me see a surveillance bot. Yeah, that's exactly what Riek was talking about. You see a lot of surveillance bots, but they're not loaded in, so you need to find one that's loaded in. Because it's obviously way faster to use the reaction command from them than the ones from the Armored Knights.
Yeah, there's also a really good spot to level up Limit Form, by the way. Because Limit Form actually levels up every time you do a limit, and you actually finish the limit. So if you do a limit and it's like stop halfway through, yeah, you don't get to level up the form, but yeah, it's a really good spot actually. You have a lot of time.
We already leveled up Limit Form to level 2 in the Final Fantasy fights, and that's really all we need, and we didn't really need to go out of our way to do that.
I guess sometimes help.
So this is basically the point where we do the second visits of all of the worlds, and so a lot of things are going to be a bit different with the mechanics of the game from this point on. We're getting a lot more tools, and we also have to choose the order in which we do all the worlds, and we start by going to Beast Castle, because there's a very good Keyblade in there that we want to grab before doing anything else. But first I'm gonna visit the parlor. That basically unlocks the save point so that I can save up there later.
And then we do a fight, because as you do, you know, Beast is dressed in really good clothes, but then he's back in
Magnet
his
Trinity!
original.
I'm gonna do that for safety. But yeah, that's Magnet Trinity, you know. It wasn't enough. Oh well.
Also, those Lance soldiers are...
Dragoons.
yeah. Oh, what?
The Dragoons.
Oh, Dragoons, sorry. Never mind. My bad. Forgot their name. Yeah, Dragoons are like one of those enemies that isn't as annoying, I feel, but at the same time, some fights, yeah, they can be kind of...
They give a really fun reaction command, which we'll definitely abuse in the next boss fight. Well, the boss fight of this world that we'll do, like
Yeah.
second
in a
to
while.
la-
In a
yeah.
while. In a while.
in a while.
We'll keep you in suspense.
But
Yeah,
Beast gives us Rumbling Rose, which it has the finishing plus ability. No, not you. Yeah, that's the menu. But yeah, finishing plus allows our combos to actually have 2 finishers instead of just the one. And that's a pretty good ability. And so that's gonna be our main Keyblade for now.
Also, that's my favorite cutscene, because Jack just like completely butchers Sora's name and says, "Zola, some assistance?" And Sora's like, "That's Sora, Donald, and Goofy." Come on, man.
This is probably, well, most refits are kind of weird. However, the boss in this one is such a time waster.
Oh yeah, yeah.
We'll get there when we get there.
It's very grim, you could say.
Yeah, it is very grim. We're actually fighting the boss right now.
Yes.
So
We get a taste of it, yeah.
Yeah.
But it's gonna get much worse.
Oh yeah. They introduce a gimmick later, which is very annoying to deal with. But you know, we have to.
Just like the pirates, really, really weak to magic. So if we freeze it, he will stay frozen.
Freeze! Take this!
Trying to do a bunch of damage with comments. I'm gonna finish the fight in master form, but I didn't do enough damage with the first part, so I'm gonna just do a few combos before that. But yeah, Grim Reaper teleports, which is pretty annoying. It's random if this happens. You can choose to teleport or not after you hit him enough. That should be more than enough. And basically, Master Form can get infinite combos with magic, which is pretty cool.
It's a really good form. It also has, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, has the best magnet. Because I know that Final Form also has like a really good one, but yeah, Master Magnet is like really good.
And this is an optional summon that I took. Yeah, this is the one. And we got Horizontal Slash, which is a very good combat modifier, like attack modifier. You can basically press square in the air to do some slashes, and it's very, very strong.
Yep.
Give me strength. Gather.
Yeah, Master Genie here doing all the work.
Yeah,
Love
alongside Magnets. So basically, some medallions are missing from the treasure, the cursed treasure. So we have to find them to stop the curse. And those gamblers enemy have them.
Yeah. Back on the shipwreckment and Isla de Muerta, every room has one. So since there's not enough in our shipwreckment, we're going anyways. Yeah, this one is pretty quick. The one in this room is pretty quick as well. He's hiding behind one of the boxes.
Yes, it is.
Then we're skipping a room because that one is pretty slow since we have to beat all the enemies. With the last one being super fast as well, just hiding in the darkness.
Yeah, he's actually like, I believe in the medallion room, technically. Like the medallion chest is, the medallion like box is there.
Yeah. You can see it.
Yeah.
There's the chest.
Yep.
I mean, it's supposed to be there.
Oh yeah, it's technically supposed to be there, but yeah, it's
there
not.
right now. It's there when you fight Barbosa.
Barbosa, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he also throws an ether here because he needs full MP for the next part. It's actually really important.
Okay, so this is Grim Reaper 2. And basically you need to use spells to make him drop medallions, and he doesn't take damage during those phases.
Yeah, the thing with this fight is that you basically have to get all the medallions on the chest, and that's when you can damage Grim Reaper.
And yeah, Peter Pan is too good.
Ban the ban.
Yeah, really need to ban him. I'm doing a reflect
not
here
for this one.
that I failed, but oh well. I tried to do reflect to build back drive because I will need it later in the fight. I'll have to improvise a little bit here because normally you will be getting all of the medallions already. Get those, please.
That's all.
I think that's all of them indeed.
Yeah, there's no way getting past the damage threshold, so we have to see all 3 phases. And now that we're in phase 3, we will get all 882 of them.
However,
And so I need a little bit more drive, so I'm attacking him.
we do have an
So I have
interesting
4.
strat here.
Yeah.
We'll see in a bit. And it's called Master Form Thundaga. Or Thunder, actually.
Yeah, it's base thunder actually.
Yeah, it's Thunder. Sorry, I'm used to rando.
But yeah, it's pretty good
Yeah.
for this phase.
It's actually one of the best strats, like super consistent.
How new is this strat?
Huh?
I was not aware of this one.
Oh yeah, it's that's been a long time there, I believe. Yeah.
Yeah, that's Grim Reaper. And the annoying thing about him is that he tends to teleport a lot, but if you do everything perfectly, you can make him not teleport. Which I kind of did. I skipped a few teleports. I could stun him. And Donald learned a even better limit than Comet, and it's called Dark Flare, so that's going to be used for Halloween Town. But before that, we'll just start the story of Agrabah, because Agrabah has some EXP, and that's good.
So good, in fact, that we want Aladdin to be on the back seat.
Oh, lifting
Also
the curse. I did actually do that, that's true.
You lifted the curse of this run.
It was never cursed to begin with. What are you talking about?
Blessed, in fact.
Yeah, exactly.
Is this your Steam account, Tony?
Yeah, it is.
Ah, that's why.
Yeah, I already have those achievements at home. I'm just borrowing a computer for this run.
Man's calling me out.
Fake
Oh, no,
fan.
you've been busy with platting one and Chain of Memories. You're good. You're good.
Yeah.
So in Agrabah, we now fight on the magic carpet, because why not?
Yeah.
And it has its own set of moves.
It's pretty much underwater combat.
Uh-huh.
You wish it was, but no.
Who would wish for that?
At least you can do combos here, whereas in underwater combat, you can do like basic combos that are just like really bad. So,
Yeah, no,
Also,
kind
my
of.
goodness, no.
This carpet has caused some crazy soft locks before.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
yours.
yes.
Oh,
I
no, I hope.
actually got legit blue screened in this game once on this part of the run. I'm still mad about it, even though it was months ago. So, yeah. Like,
Surely
the
that won't
game
happen.
literally became all blue. That's some nice thing that can happen.
Let's hope for the best here.
Yeah, no, it's all... Whoa, it's all good. But yeah, that's the whole gimmick of this visit of this world, the carpet movement and the carpet fighting.
Gather.
Huh? Why?
Gather. Okay. Yeah.
I was confused and then I was a bit too slow to do what I wanted to do,
Gather.
but that's okay. I might have to use a backup ether, but that's fine. The next part of this is a bit of a puzzle type of
There.
section, where we have to use the correct spells on some switches to activate them to progress to the next part.
Yeah, you actually have to do it in a specific time. If you do it too early, the game will just not count that as having hit the switch. So you have to actually do it when all the, I guess, eggs or whatever switch. They look like eggs. I don't know. When they're all aligned, basically.
Yeah, like now.
There you go.
The Blizzard one is a bit annoying.
Those are some really weird switches. I don't know what this is. It's weird.
This one you need to be pretty quick, because otherwise if you don't get it right now, all the enemies attack you and it's very annoying. Oh! I went too high.
Well, it took you 4 seconds.
And didn't
Yeah,
save
but
the phrase.
the cool kids get 42 there and I only got 41, you know.
So I'm cooler.
And yeah, this is a big auto-scroller, but we can kill enemies in this, so that's very nice. If hosting has anything that they want to say, this would be a perfect time.
Yato.
Are you here?
Yatogami.
Yato.
No.
Yamiyato.
No.
Yeah.
Hi.
Hello.
It's me.
Hi, me.
Yes. I still exist. It's crazy. It's been 2 hours. It's been a wild ride. We got some Kingdom Hearts going on here. But we also have some amazing prizes we can grab. You know, kind of donate a little bit. I don't know, out of my head, what am I doing? I'm such a silly guy. We have Sonic Frontiers for the PS4 and some other stuff like puzzles. Stop looking at me like that, Tony.
What?
I see ya.
What? I didn't do anything.
You did everything.
I didn't. Okay? I did not do anything. I'm just
That's his face.
vibing.
Yeah.
It's his face.
He's just vibrating.
I'm vibrating.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Vibing.
Wait a minute.
Vibing.
Yeah, that's the same thing, right?
Yo, get your ears checked, man. Damn.
It's the headphones, right?
It's the
It's
yeah,
headphones,
it's the
really.
Lewid headphones. Absolutely. As you
Wait
can
a second.
see,
Did you enable vibration? Yes or no?
I did not. As a matter
Unfortunately,
of
you
fact.
didn't. No.
I was about to say.
As a matter of fact, I did not.
Yeah, no, I saw him turning it off, which I don't understand, but sure. Better meshing.
Maybe it's the mashing, man. At some point, it's like, you know, your controller just like.
Another thing that I can. Actually, no, we're here in Agrabah already.
Now you made us curious.
Yeah.
Okay.
What were you gonna say?
If we get 950 more euros donated before, I think Wednesday, then we're getting a cool bonus run called More to Chicken. I'm obviously not advertising my own run, but
You would never.
do you like More to Chicken? Do you like a problem? Do you like fibing chickens?
Not vibrating.
I mean, have you seen those yoga ones?
It's the same thing.
They're fibing.
So, I refreshed and I am a liar. I see something funny by Cyan saying, gotta donate for my boy Joris. And that is 25 euros going to the Green Mario from the Mario vs. Luigi Bit War. Yay.
Thank you
There
very
you
much,
go.
Sion.
Alright, go do your Minecraft block thing in this Disney game.
Yeah, that's exactly what we're doing. But that's what I was saying. The fight with the 3 kids is not that bad. Like, it's whatever. The
Your
minigame later
Minecraft.
on, however.
Minecraft thing.
I mean, this is Minecraft.
It's blocks. Of course
No,
it is.
Yeah, we're
I mean, it's
building.
Minecraft, but Minecraft is from Fortnite, so... You know.
For real.
Bulky vendors, they spawn, they give EXP, so we take one of them, or 0 of them if we're very well set up.
Also, funnily enough, I actually forgot to mention this, but the Japanese version of Kingdom Hearts 2 original allows you to level up Valor if you use the skateboard. You can just basically kickflip enemies, and that counts as hits for Valor form. It is pretty crazy. I don't know why that works, but yeah.
That's a very specific piece of trivia. Also, I failed that, apparently.
Tony is dropping the knowledge bombs on us.
Yeah, I'm
Moves
sorry.
all over.
I gotta flex my KH2 knowledge, man. There we go.
Yeah. I had to kill a little bit more enemies than I would have liked, but oh well.
Yeah, basically grabbing those presents is like a little bit annoying because the tombstone enemies can actually like grab the presents and yeah, when they're on the ground. Also, time for the worst minigame ever because everyone hates this. If you run this, you hate this part. Admit it.
Andre,
Okay.
do you like this?
I like it
I
when
would
I get
never.
brown boxes, but that's not the case right now.
Okay,
I like
here, look.
Joris though.
Okay.
I do like Joris.
Yeah.
He's a good guy.
That's what I heard at least, yeah. I guess. I'll trust you on that one. Green box. Yellow box. Green. So that's Shock. She's also... Brown box! Brown box!
Big box, big
Hey,
box.
hey,
Ah.
hey. Let's go.
Another brown box!
Maybe this minigame isn't that bad after all, huh?
Maybe.
I mean,
Nah,
I
it
had
is.
really bad luck at the start
Yeah,
there,
it's
so...
good.
Yeah.
So,
Again,
you know.
this game is complete RNG, and Lock, Shock, and Barrel are absolutely the worst in that minigame, and yeah, they just kick box.
course.
Okay, old man.
Sorry, man. Gotta say it
Time
how
for
it
your
is.
afternoon lunch.
Coming from you.
Do I have to? So yeah, this is the experiment. It's gone wrong, and we have to pretty much put a stop to it. And how do we do that? By flying, obviously. You'll see what I mean in a second.
Let's go. Our turn.
I think we should ban the pan.
Ban the pan.
Yeah, we really need to
Ban
ban him now. He's way too good.
Man, that's a broken strat. I'm sure we won't see that one again, huh?
I wonder.
That's way too good.
This would have been
Yeah, it's-
banned if it was online.
It's kind of banned because it's actually not the fastest way, but it's just so good
It's
and
cheesy.
so consistent. I love it.
It's also really funny because Peter Pan is actually useful in another Kingdom Hearts game, but for a different reason. Because
Oh, yeah, I see which one you mean.
Yep.
I had to think for a little bit. But in Birth by Sleep, Peter Pan is pretty broken as well.
yeah, there's one attack he does where you basically just like, yeah, you just shred through HP bars with it. But yeah,
Great Keyblade, by the way.
Yeah,
We
great
got there.
Keyblade. I think I'm gonna equip it
Yeah, you
right
might.
about now.
Not only has it amazing stats, but it also has amazing range on top of that.
Yep.
And an amazing ability called Combo Boost, which is the same as Air Combo Boost that we explained earlier. The more hits you do in your combo, the more damage the finisher does, so it's damage, and we like that. Also, in the carpet has its own moveset, and Slide Dash is very good, so we're trying to get combos with that.
also it's unfortunate we don't get to hear Genie Jafar say, "The world is mine to control."
Back off.
Oh, the Gift of Love, let's go!
Take this.
That's a late thing.
Take
That is really funny.
Yeah. This is it.
At the very least, I won't have to worry about achievements now because, you know, I would have finished the game.
What are you doing?
What are you doing? What are you doing?
Back off. This is it. Yeah.
Nice.
And that's Jin
Nice
Jafar.
going.
Easy.
Yeah, Genie Jafar can actually DM there, and that DM lasts for like a couple hundred years. Like, you don't want to see that.
Yeah, that's one of the worst ones
Yeah.
out of the entire game.
And then after that, he does like fireballs, which literally like follow you, and it's just, yeah, it's the worst. I hate it.
Even on beginner, you can die if he DMs, basically.
It's just not fun.
But yeah, basically right now we're just finishing all the worlds that we started. So we also started Biz Castle earlier, so we're gonna finish that. But before I will actually remove Decisive Pumpkin to get Rumbling Rose, and I will put Decisive Pumpkin on Valorform. That way Valorform is maxed out in terms of strength. So in this fight we will see a little bit of a Magnet Trinity thingy at the end as well. Oh, I got 60 FPS, I think.
Oh god.
Which is a term that we use because when the game came to 60 FPS, there was this weird behavior where sometimes enemies can just beat you over across the room, basically. So I kind of want this guy to come over here, if possible.
Yeah, the original release of this game was at 30, and when they bumped the game to 60, a lot of the physics were kind of weird. They tried to adjust it
No,
afterwards.
oh yes, finisherless.
Nice.
I
Really
love this
good.
strat.
Really good.
That's one of my favorites.
But yeah, as George said, yeah, the game has weird quirks with 60 FPS, unfortunately, and you know, at the very least they're fixed, but some of them still remain. This is Alden, by the way. He sucks. That fight sucks.
Yeah, and we're going to Valorform to have the most strength, as I said, with a... Oh, that's not nice. With the Keyblades that we have. And we're trying to do this jump move
Yeah, he's
quite a few times.
gonna spam learn so we get all these jump moves. And it's very important that we try to skip this guy's DM because that takes ages.
It takes a long time. Won't say ages, but yeah.
Yep.
I got it.
And thankfully,
sure.
Yep.
Yeah, I do.
Very nice.
Let's go.
That was a very scary one. The boys know which fights are scary to me, and that one was one of them, because sometimes you can DM.
Yeah,
This is an easy one.
Yeah, this fight was...
Yeah, you're right. What I'm
Right.
saying, I'm a god gamer.
This fight was like nothing, dude. I
Exactly.
ate this
Yeah.
fight for breakfast
Yeah,
and
exactly,
lunch
yeah.
and dinner.
Blindfolded even.
Backwards, playing with my feet on the controller and stuff. Like, no
Real.
problem.
With a 20 frame input delay.
Yeah.
On my like old monitor, which is like,
Without a monitor.
without a monitor even. I just do it in my head. But yeah. Thankfully, Duck Flare also... actually, Duck Flare has one really funny thing. In the English version, because you can swap to Japanese, in the English version, for some reason, Duck Flare lasts a little bit longer. And we don't know why that is a thing, but it's really good. And yeah, it's great. But if you play in Japanese...
I know why. It's because Duck Flare too strong, please nerf.
Give me strength.
Pretty much, yeah.
He is so funny. Oh, is he
Yeah.
so funny. I wonder who this guy is, by the way.
Yeah,
Could
Yeah,
be anybody.
so this is Riku. I mean, an unknown person.
Do you mean a mysterious figure, perhaps?
Yeah,
A mysterious figure.
Right.
This is a mysterious figure. Yeah.
Could be anybody.
Calling him a mysterious figure? Jeez.
Nice movement.
Okay,
He could
fine.
be, yeah, he could-
he's an unknown, okay? You know?
Like the Pokemon?
Yeah, exactly.
Ah.
Which one of the 28?
The crossover.
All of them? Could be any one of them, you know?
That's why we now don't. That's underneath the cloak.
It's just a bunch of Pokemon stacked.
They're just wearing like a black robe.
You mean like the ones that are like, hey, I want to buy this thing for 18 years and older, which are just two unknowns that talk to each other. Yeah.
Something Magnet Trinity is pretty good.
Yeah, Magnet Trinity exists.
I'm not actually sure if I'm gonna kill with that
I think,
one, though.
yeah,
Oh,
you're
you
good. You're
I
good.
do. Okay.
Let's go.
Nice.
Really nice fight. Also, Max Drive. Let's go.
Time for
Do I
a
love
boss.
it? No, we have a fight in between.
Ah, right, yeah.
So the I guess the gimmick enemy, the one that's related to the organization member that is into this world's story. They are called snipers, and yeah.
I guess we haven't actually explained the organization members. We'll do that afterwards. Oh god.
I'm here. I want to be centered.
Yeah.
Okay.
You want to set up?
Gather.
Nice.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
So yeah,
Yeah.
Oh yeah, go on.
You can go on.
Okay. Yeah, basically the organization is an established group of nobodies, which have no hearts. Unfortunately, spoilers, that's not the case. They're basically being tricked. But for the most part, yeah, their goal is to complete Kingdom Hearts, and in another game, they almost succeed to do that. But in this game, we're basically trying to stop them from doing that, and we later find out that we can't, because every time we kill a Heartless, the hearts get released, so they go to Kingdom Hearts, and yeah.
Yeah. Take this. Back off.
Also, this is Storm Rider, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was almost gaming with a new strat, but not quite. So, but yeah, I'm gonna try for the fans, you know.
Ronald.
You got this.
Storm Rider might have a little headache.
Yeah, so ideally I would have killed there, but it's okay because the other alternative is to have this crazy, great-looking reaction command that everyone loves.
It's so good. It is so good. They knew what they were doing, man. They really did. They were cooking with this game, I swear.
For real. They never
Yeah.
miss.
Yeah. This game is perfect in every way.
There goes the Storm Rider,
Yeah.
not to be confused with the Ice Turf album.
With that, that was the last second visit world, so now we basically just go straight to the end of the game. We have 3 more worlds, We go back a third time to Twilight Town, and then yeah, 2 more worlds. That will be it. Complete all the Land of Dragon episodes. I'm so good at this game.
They just show up at random, I feel.
I don't know. It just has 30 seconds of delay or something.
Hey man, thank you for actually getting me all the achievements.
Now you can't
Yeah, no
get
problem.
them.
I mean, you can delete achievements on Steam, so it's all good.
And yeah, this is Twilight Town, or more like RNG Town, I guess, because both fights in this visit. In both fights, you have a party member that is supposed to help you, but doesn't really.
Yeah.
So we'll see how that goes. The first party member that will try to help us is none other than King Mickey. Oh boy! I was not prepared for that.
That was
No one was.
something.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
You practiced that beforehand?
No, I've actually, you know what? I've been practicing for a long time, and
Yeah.
Yeah,
I can tell.
You've
I
been
can
saying
tell.
this a lot.
You're natural.
Uh-huh.
Oh
And
my
yeah,
God.
so we're gonna try and do Master Form, Genie, and Magnet. But Mickey, when he attacks the enemies, sometimes he can
is.
knock them over and get them out of what we're trying to do, which that's annoying.
You should voice act.
I could do it. Yeah, I guess.
Can we mute microphone 3?
No, turn it louder.
Hold on. So far, so good.
It's okay. I'll lip sync. People can tell.
Yes.
That was
Nice.
a good Mickey fight.
That
Let's
was
go.
really good. Yeah, Mickey can really be a menace there. I mean, oh boy. Yeah, like he can really be a menace. Yeah, thankfully he was pretty okay. Yeah, he pushes enemies out of the magnet, and yeah, nothing you can really do about that.
Any liver pepper ice cream enjoyers
Mm.
in the chat?
No, Sky Sugar ice cream, man.
You're about the sky sugar, okay.
Yeah,
My favorite.
Sky Sugar. What is a Sky Sugar?
I
Should
don't know.
Sugar from the sky, just like, you know.
I mean, liver pepper is like.
Oh, that's where pepper comes from.
Does it?
Yeah, from the liver. So it's not
Kingdom Hearts.
vegan.
And the sugar from Sky, like.
Yeah.
They invented it.
So one Sky, one Destiny. That means one sugar. Dang. Okay.
I don't understand what you guys are saying anymore.
It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Words.
Don't worry.
You're in another dimension right now.
Anyway.
Oh,
So this is
just like
Axel.
Axel is back.
But
You remember
now,
that?
Now he's nice.
Got it memorized, by the way. Yeah, this guy is also a menace, like Mickey. Most of the time he's kind of chilling, but he can also attack, and yeah.
Yes.
Sometimes.
No, you don't. Yeah. Not a good person, unfortunately.
No, Axel is a good kid.
Like he's a good kid, but I mean, like, you know, in terms of actually, like,
Yeah, terrible.
can't stop, man. He's flattered.
But Leia is a Keyblade wielder.
Spoiler.
Huh?
What?
What? Hey now.
Oh, we got slap
Spoilers.
Yeah, Slapshot is a pretty good ability. We'll use it later. But now we go to the second to last world, and this is basically a boss rush world.
Also, shoutouts to everyone back in the original PS2 days. You only got to saw a cutscene, now you get to play it, baby. That's
Yeah.
right.
And this is why this fight is so difficult for me.
Nice.
Nice.
Let's go. But yeah, this is Roxas. Hello. You remember him? He dual wields. Also, it's a little bit funny because for the HD port, they actually got they got Ven's quotes from Birth by Sleep, so it's literally you're fighting Ven
It's over.
and not Roxas anymore. Anyway, but yeah, little fun fact, I guess. So yeah, we want to try and do a loop for Roxas. Unfortunately, he's not behaving well.
I think I can put him back.
This is it. Defend.
Yeah, it seems to be good.
Okay.
Not now, game, please. No, no! I blame it on the trophy. I blame it. I didn't even get to see what the trophy said.
Me neither. I could get that, but that was a little bit too.
I apologize in advance.
Yeah.
It's fine. His gem is not the worst in the world.
It was somebody's idea.
Oh, I mean, I guess we do
Blame
a fresh
Tony,
start.
Blaming me?
honestly.
No, what?
It's okay. We do a fresh start of this.
It's fine. No more distractions. But yeah,
Yeah.
basically we want to do a loop, which is really precise and can be easily messed up because this game's physics 60 FPS can kind of mess with the strat and reflect sometimes the damage that it does. Yeah, it's like, oh well,
Take that.
you'll see, I guess.
Back off.
And the strat name is Fast and Furious, by the way, so that's pretty funny.
Family.
What? Huh?
Family.
Defend.
Thanks, Mr. Diesel.
You're very welcome.
Looking better.
It is.
Defend.
Hold on.
Take that.
I'm Trinitying you, man. Ain't no way you're damning.
Yeah, this man's not playing nice tonight.
Give me strength. Take this. Let's go.
The problem is I'll have to do some extra attacks after he does this. Oh no! Yeah, the problem
mind.
is...
Yeah.
Problem is, I tried to guard, but I was holding the stick, so I dodge rolled.
Oh, well, it's okay. We get to see this really lovely DM. But yeah, this fight is really precise, and any slight mistake can really cost you a lot of time. And yeah,
Thanks to the finishing
Yeah.
plus.
finishing plus. Sorry, I had to. I had to.
Yeah, because I need drive right now, so
Gather.
let's do that, I guess. Yeah, that works.
Nice.
That worked, okay.
That's really good.
So yeah. Coming up is something that I actually alluded to a little bit earlier. We are kind of at the limit of our anti-form points, or anti-points. And right in the next few rooms, we're actually going to try and... What's the word I'm searching for?
Force.
Force indeed. Either an anti-form, or if we're super lucky... There it is. Or if we're super lucky, a final form.
I couldn't even have that on that run, because basically to have a chance at getting final form, you need all 5 bars of drive, and since I didn't finish the previous fight... Oh, that's terrible.
Okay, never lucky then.
Why do I try to talk when I'm supposed to be focusing? I don't know.
Okay, but yeah, basically
Because I was talking...
It's fine. We
crap.
have a free round.
Yeah.
Fine.
the idea is basically we're going into whatever form with to become one, which gives us the ability light and darkness, and that allows you to, well, as the name implies, light and darkness. It actually allows you to force anti-form, but in return, when you do that, it basically drops your anti-points down to 0. I believe it doesn't do that fully. I think you have to do like once or...
Anti-form removes 5 anti-points.
Okay, so yeah. Basically, anytime you encounter anti-form, it's minus 5 points, anti-points. So in that case, yeah, we basically just use that Keyblade in order to remove anti-points.
We have 2 free rounds, I guess.
No.
Yeah. Yeah, that trick is like really precise, and it's really easy for the enemies to actually get out of the magnet.
Yeah, I mean, it is consistent, but I guess I wasn't doing the inputs how I usually do them.
You have to actually be really fast with your inputs, I found out. Like, in, you know, the hard way.
But yeah, I absolutely cannot skip this bit, by the way. That's why I'm doing this long way.
Gather. Gather.
There we go.
Nice. Okay, that was really good.
Now we could have final form if we're like super lucky.
Light.
Nope. Wow,
Never
that was
lucky.
actually
Yeah,
really
the old
nice.
anti-glide, you know,
Yeah.
because I'm cool like that.
You
Saving
are.
like 2 whole frames or something.
Also, it's funny because people assume that anti-form is like a cool form and stuff. That's actually not the case. That's pretty much, I believe the manual also mentions that it's punishment for whenever you use too much, whenever you rely on drive forms a lot. So
The strategy guide actually calls it a pretty cool thing, and it's actually has some positive things to it.
right, yeah. Unfortunately, when you have anti-form, you can't really guard and stuff, so you're pretty open to yeah.
It
This
is
is
strong.
Zigbar. This is probably the fight that I am scared about. Scared about
Clever
the
little
most.
sneak.
Very scared.
But yeah, I'm gonna get it first try. So
The desperation move here also is just takes long, so we want to skip it. Very much possible.
Yep. Unfortunately, this guy is not very easy on the range check for DMs, so let's hope for the best.
I'm surprised we're already here.
Let's go.
For reload.
This is it.
At least he calls us Sora.
Let's
okay,
go!
so what happened?
Really good.
He broke out. I don't know how, but then he decided to not DM. That's what happened.
That's
But
still pretty good.
it's still a very good
Yeah.
outcome, of course. But
Yeah, that
Yeah,
DM is like really bad, and again, like you can't do anything to skip it. It's also really annoying because he basically starts firing at all directions, and you have to dodge.
yo, that was crazy.
Also, that
Yo.
that was really good.
60 FPSing helping me.
It's really difficult because you have to dodge in a specific way, and some of the projectiles that actually like start launching towards you are really hard because you have to like maneuver in a specific way to not get hit. And yeah, it's easy to die. So thank God we didn't see that.
This one is also the worst fight. They're all the worst fights, but this one is one of them.
One of the fights, yeah.
Of
Yep.
all time. Yeah.
Actually, of all time, because this fight, instead of having a health bar, there's a time gauge, and the time gauge does act as a health bar pretty much, and yeah, sort of, I guess. Yeah, we have to basically deplete Luxord's time.
The only difference is that we, next to a time gauge, we also have health. But he is cheating because he does not have health.
Yep.
Absolute cheater.
But Riek, do you know the rules?
No.
You don't know the rules. So do I.
No, he's on here.
Ah, fortunate.
I was gonna say the other thing.
If you look closely.
Yeah. Take this.
Ideally, I don't want him to go underground, so
Take this. Look closely.
yeah. Yeah, I couldn't have the time to both pop my ether and hit him, I think. It's fine.
Back off. This is
Yeah, the timing on some of the hits is like very tight here.
I need to remember to actually look at the time gauge, because I kind of forgot to do that a little bit too much in practice earlier.
back off.
Are you going for the skip?
Yes,
Okay.
I am.
So yeah, DM takes long. Also, it's a small mini game that's somewhat funny. We don't want that.
I guess we're good for it now. Yeah, that seems like a good idea, I guess. Yep.
Take this. Give me strength. It's over.
Unfortunate.
There's
Yeah.
the DM.
Yeah, that's
But
unfortunate.
that means we get to see a very special move called Strike Raid. It's like the one limit that has this only one specific use, is to be the backup if you are in limit form and failed the DM skip.
Just made for that one purpose.
Yep.
He knows the rules.
I love
Strike
that
rate.
animation. Let's go.
Got him.
But yeah, I just love how Sora grabs the cards and is like
Yeah.
so good.
The DM
Sora
is actually
goes
not
to
too bad
Vegas.
to get. It's pretty fast. So, you know.
Do you imagine Sora in a casino?
Nah.
No, he's banned from there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
true.
bouncers, they will.
You know who else is banned?
The move's
pan.
power. Oh yeah, the
pan.
pan.
Move aside.
Yeah, this fight is like one of the more difficult ones for obvious reasons. Sykes needs to calm down a lot. And so what we do is, well, we duck flare him. We're like, hey man, get some fireworks in your face, you know?
This is it.
But we also have a different strat in mind.
There he is.
Yeah.
There he is, the man, the legend, the pan.
If I can start it, that is.
Take that. Take that. Take that.
There you go.
Take that!
So yeah, get used to this for the till the end of the fight.
Imagine that being the last words you hear.
Take that! Take that! Yeah. And then it's like just,
They wail on you.
yeah.
Yeah, that's literally just the fight. I'm gonna do this until the end. There's nothing
Yeah.
more to see to it, but I don't know. I love it.
Yeah, it's really cool. Honestly, the fact that we get to use summons in a creative way like this, a creative way,
Very creative.
very creative.
It is very creative.
Yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I know, right?
If only he had
I
a
mean-
heart.
As they say, green is a creative color. He knows.
It's the color of hope,
The
man.
color of hope.
I hope this is a painful and like
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. You were saying
Uh,
something.
I
Oh,
have no
okay.
idea how many ethers I have. 5 plus the 4 I have equipped. That's
9.
Quick maths.
yeah, because Riku has ethers. You can take them, but it's also nice if he has them. So if possible, you keep them on him. You also save some frames because you don't have to menu, of course.
Now we get to see the actual antagonist of this game, which has been actually teasing us a little bit in the main game. But with his voice, of course, lovely voice.
He has a really good voice.
He has a really awesome voice, man. Like, I don't know how they pick them, honestly. But yeah, this is Xemnas. He starts out by giving us a curse. How dare he?
Come closer.
Come closer.
He
Yeah.
has such a
Different.
soothing voice, I swear. But yeah.
The
There are
reaction.
3 spots at which we can do the reaction command. We take the last one because it's the one that does the most damage. And after that, I want to get Xemnas away from the stairs. As I said before, the stairs are the worst enemy in this game.
Yep.
Oh, that's not good.
Oh,
That's
God.
not a
Oh,
good
God.
angle at all. Oh, no.
no.
Oh, no.
Oh, no. Okay, he's coming down.
Yeah, but...
Good boy.
Fix it.
Alright.
Oh, yeah. So, this Xemnas is actually not the actual Xemnas, but more so a clone. So, you'll see him just kind of stop there. Like, I don't know. It's a bit weird to explain, but... Yeah, this is not the actual, like...
Are we talking about Kingdom Hearts 3 themes or?
Oh?
Oh, okay.
No, I'm just talking about how he stops halfway through. He's like, "Ooh," like, yeah, I don't know why he does that. It's just really funny.
Making good use of Snapshot here.
Yep.
I mean, I used Slapshot a little bit.
Yeah, Reflect Slapshot is actually like one of the best things in this fight.
Really?
Even for data, Xemnas.
Oh, another DM skip that we could do. DM is pretty much going up the tower again.
Nice.
Nice.
I
Really
even
good
get the
finisher.
very last hit of ours, which is very satisfying.
especially with these stairs, that was a pretty good fight.
Yeah.
I had to bring him back into some sort of decent opening to the fight.
Those stairs are like the worst thing.
The actual final boss.
Imagine the data
Yeah.
stairs, man.
Also, you know what to do. Buildings suck.
Yeah, just slice building into, you know.
That is so cool. God.
It is the
He's
coolest
built
thing, right?
different.
He's just, dude, like, how do they do that? Just, I don't understand.
Just too cool.
When I
It
say
is.
they were cooking, I mean it. Like, they really
They
were.
invented cooking.
They invented cooking, yes.
I guess so, yeah.
Were they fanboys over here?
Not at all.
I don't know, man.
We just say it as we see it.
Yeah. Like, you can't just tell me this isn't swag. I mean, he has a really stupid
Real.
keyblade, but, you know,
I mean,
whatever.
during the Samus fight, he was playing Spider-Man. He was walking up a building.
Gather.
A little optimization. I'm actually doing magnet
Yeah.
before touching the ground. That's slightly faster. You know,
Gather.
all the little things, they add up.
Yeah, so we need to actually get enemies into the cylinder.
Riku, please
then-
throw me an ether right now.
And then this place is going to explode. Your only hope is to use stun dodge. So yeah, we just kind of go to the other cylinder.
Okay, it's all good. Riku did give me an ether.
Gather. Gather.
I'm gonna go Master Form to prepare for the next fight, which is one of my favorites of the run, actually.
Also, they really did a great job with the soundtrack. Like, it's really good.
Gather.
Yeah, I guess I can work with that. Yeah, as long as I have the drive, then everything's fine.
And up next we will use Genie. There he is. We'll try to stay in the air here. Oh,
So yeah, you
oh.
saw that I did 4 horizontal slashes when I'm normally supposed to only be able to do 2. That's because of doing fast inputs with Genie, basically.
Yep. That is actually really hard to do. Like, no joke.
Yeah.
It's like really impressive to like navigate and just like select the form really fast. It has to be like I believe like close to a split second or so, like super fast.
Back off. This is it. This is it. Yeah.
Having weird damage right now.
Take this. This is it.
Also Donald, just like sitting there.
So this is Armored Xemnas 1. I would have liked more drive for this, but we'll see what we can do, I guess.
Take this. Yeah. It's over. Donald. Take this. Okay. Donald. Yeah. Back off.
Oh god.
Maybe that works. Yeah,
Yes,
it,
you're
it
good.
will
Yeah,
work.
yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
Nice.
Okay.
Good.
Let's go.
So yeah, normally I would have had more Valor in order to do more damage early on, but I managed it. And now what is happening? Xemnas is like a big dragon now, and that's awesome.
Yeah, this is like the coolest part, but
That's
it's
just a little bit over the top, but just a little bit, you
yeah.
know?
They were thinking, what are we missing? I wonder.
Didn't have a dragon in this
dragon.
game yet, you know?
You know what this needs? A
Dragon.
dragon. Yes,
Exactly.
that's right.
The blue eyes, white
laser
castle.
cannons. on it.
Actually, Blue Eyes White Dragon.
Real.
Seriously, like
Yeah, that's...
it's really funny. But yeah, the craziest thing about this, by the way, is that they were well, they initially wanted to have 2 phases for Armored Xemnas, where he would be like a huge dragon like this, but like even bigger in size, and he would also be like
What? I did not want to use that Mega Laser. Okay.
it would be like kind of an amalgamation of like have a normal body but also a dog, Like
Huh?
it's really weird. Yeah, the
Goofy? Huh?
the huh? No, but like the original idea for Xemnas, the armored Xemnas fights, the concept art. Like they had him like really huge. Like if you look at the beta stuff, like it's really crazy. It actually looked really
Xemnas.
scary. Like I'm not even kidding. Like if I were to fight that as a kid, I'd be like, no, thanks, I'm done. Like
Please, no more nightmares.
no more nightmares.
Instead, we got this, and this is still pretty cool, if you ask
Yeah.
me.
Yeah.
And there's a funny thing, I can do infinite finishers. I will be able to showcase that as well in the next fight. I can do one more finisher than what I am supposed to have. It's the same principle as the genie thing, where you can do certain actions and then your combos get reset.
Yeah, here's like the crazier part because you got the snowflakes that you got to deal with, the lasers, whatever, and you also have to deal with enemies on screen that you have to hit onto the like wings. Yeah, it's really hectic. This part was like really tough as a kid. Like I don't know how I beat it with a lot of trial and error, I guess.
Yo, I got air combo boost. That's
Nice.
nice. Problem is I can't access any menus, so I can't equip it.
You did get a magic increase though, so no.
Oh yeah, it doesn't matter at this point in the game because
like-
we were actually very strong at the beginning, but there's this thing called damage floors and damage caps, and we don't have enough stats to break the floor. We're doing minimum damage right now.
Right.
We tried.
I mean, the game also kind of scales accordingly, so, you know, does a decent job, I guess. Yeah.
So this might look like the same boss, except he has a new attack up his sleeve. If he's really sick of us, he will just kick us out.
Like that, yeah.
Yep.
Will he say the line?
Nothingness.
Is
A turtle.
A turtle. Such a good, it's such a great line, honestly.
A quote.
Yeah, it is a bit of a meme.
just a bit.
Just a
Just a
little,
little
bit.
bit,
Like
you know.
probably the only thing Twitch chat is posting right now.
I'm sure that everyone is posting that right now.
Everyone is posting that.
Everybody.
And if you're not, you should.
Yeah. Like right now. Don't make me say it again.
He might.
Do you think? Do you think?
Jumping, flying,
Riku's just like all over the place, man.
having
He's
a
like,
good time.
I'm spamming this ability called aerial dodge because the game just gives you all your movement now, and to do a thing called fast building, where I get a building fast.
the turtle.
He did it again.
Yep. Said it.
Chat doesn't like to be told what to do.
Wow.
Oh, that's fair. Okay, I don't blame you.
That's good. Have
Yeah.
your freedom, chat. I'm a bit far away.
The good thing is that the game actually anticipates that you don't have any of the growth abilities, so they give you
Yeah,
like
it just gives it to you.
yeah for this part, which is really nice.
Good guy game.
Nice.
That's actually bad.
Oh,
because
the MP.
I need some MP, so I'm gonna have to.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So,
I'm just dropping this here. No, actually.
Oh, you need to skip a
actually, no,
cutscene.
because I need to skip a cutscene. But
now he's
Now you're
dropping it.
dropping
it.
Yeah.
Are supreme.
we'll see.
Nothingness.
We'll see if Riku
So-
is smart or not.
We shall go to
Tech, I would recommend getting ready on time.
Okay.
They are
Riku
not-
was smart. He did not kill me. Because
He was about to. He did say Sora.
I need all my MP. I'm supposed to throw an ether at the end of the last fight, but I didn't have the time.
Yeah.
Right,
Yeah,
final
the-
zebra.
That's the final boss, finally.
The
Yeah.
real final.
Yep.
This time for real.
Yeah, we also get a call back to the Twilight Thorn fight with the vines. It's really, really awesome.
The game has come full circle.
Yep.
I can't wait until the hot rod attacks.
Any minute now.
It's like after you defeat Final Zebra Man, it's like, there it is in the background. Like,
And the actual final boss. I'm doing some weird things right now.
also, you have to be really careful because you can push Zemnis outside of out of bounds, and yeah.
Forget Lingering Will. Hot Rod is the real secret boss.
You gotta fight Lingering Will, and it's a hot rod.
Yeah.
Like,
I'd rather have Lingering Will.
no, hot rod on struggle fights. You will never pass them.
That is actually true. He's just shy of being defeated.
Oh, hey, let's go.
Nice.
So
That is.
there is still some nice cinematic stuff that I need to do.
Are you gonna do a cool finisher?
Yes, I think so. I don't know. I'm usually using the limit of Riku, which is called Session. That's the one I do. I can do a little swag. I can try that.
Sure.
Actually, can I?
You have 2 drive.
I
you
hope
wanna use
Tech is
limit.
ready on time.
Yep.
I'll try to do reflect. That should work and be kind of stylish.
Okay.
I know you can do it with fire, but I don't have fire customized, so I don't know if that would work. I would need to menu
Also,
it
this
very fast.
cutscene is unskippable, by the way. We have to watch this cutscene.
Yes.
This is the unskippable cutscene. It's not skippable.
Yeah,
That's
because
the
it is
unskippable
unskippable.
cutscene of Cage 2, actually, yeah.
The one.
But it's really cool, though.
Yeah. The power of friendship.
That is the power.
yeah.
of
I'm sorry, but like that silly Keyblade. It's like
Hey,
Riku.
it has the best stats. What do you want from me? You
Look
know?
at that. Yeah. It's also funny because in the randomizer you can actually use a struggle dad here, and it looks even funnier. Like, it's so out of
Struggle
place.
Lemons. Alright, time is coming up. Now.
Nice.
Tech!
That was time. That was time.
Fabi!
Oh, I can actually
Tech, please.
skip
Oh,
you can skip the
credits. That's
cutscene.
great. That
Yep.
way we can watch the battle report.
It's over.
Yeah, it's over. I mean, I can keep going. You know,
Okay, reset.
Yep.
3 more
Yeah.
hours, you know.
I've called like 3 times.
I can keep going. You know.
It's all
It's
good.
not really a problem.
Yeah.
But yeah, I believe we do have a little bonus thing to showcase because there was a certain incentive that was met. Oh, let's go!
There
Ambitious
it is!
adventurer.
The incentive, everyone. No,
Clear the game.
Tony, you worked so
All right,
hard for this.
end
I
the
really
game.
did, man.
Would you like to return to the title screen? Yes, I would.
You have no idea how much I've been waiting for this for so long.
Well,
Finally,
you're...
he did your
Finally.
work for
More
you.
cutscenes.
I finished the game for like the 300th time.
Probably, yeah. Yeah, so those are my practice saves, but the 99th one is very special. So, basically, you saw during the run that there weren't a lot of really game-breaking things. We weren't super jumping or like gliding or getting out of bounds or anything like that. Well, you can do it in this one specific area. And that's the Cavern of Remembrance. That's an optional dungeon, and that's where you fight the data battles that we talked about. And yeah, you can just get out of bounds like that. And
Shoutouts to Liquid Wi-Fi and Asa actually for
Yeah.
finding the initial out of bounds here by accident.
basically, this place is where you go to fight the data org members. And there's also 2 Heartless fights and 2 Nobody fights. Oh, I didn't trigger the fight. We're good. And so the funny thing is, if you basically this is a puzzling platforming dungeon sort of thing, and so all the rooms are just interconnected, and there's just this one big room that's connected to everything. And so we can basically bypass all of the challenges And since we don't set any flags for the fights, because we skip them. Oh my god, I'm pretty bad at the moment. I need to use some ethers.
Also, it's very fitting that, you know, it's a 99 save with 99 drive recoveries.
I totally didn't cheat to get that.
No, you good.
I grinded them like a real person.
Oh, I believe it.
Alright, we got here. It's good. And the funny thing is, we can basically... hold on. We can basically go in and out of Master Form and use its special movement ability, Aerial Dodge, over and over again. So that's what we're doing right there. And that's why we need all the drive recoveries.
Basically, we're doing master hovers. So we just like exit out of master form, use the drive recovery, get back into it, and use reflect to gain some height. Then go use aerial dodge and continue that until we're high enough. Oh, that's an AP
Wait,
boost.
huh? What am I doing?
It's all good. No worries.
And yeah, basically the save file has master at level 3. And it's right after you unlock Cavern of Remembrance. So I'm gonna try to do it as I do it in actual Bronze Crown Run, which aims to get the special item at the end of this as early as possible. Why do I keep doing fires instead of reflects? But yeah, there's pretty tricky semi out of bounds platforming that I have to do here.
Yeah, this is actually like really easy to clip and bounce. Like it's really impressive to actually go for this trick and very precise.
Oh, hold on. Okay. Basically, if you clip back in bounds, it's pretty much over. You have to restart from the beginning. No, no. You got to see a yeet though. Because I was there and then I was here.
Well, that's how I did not do it.
That's how to not do it, yes.
And
I'm
now
gonna
he
try
will
a couple times with the normal way. I'm just gonna use a mod to get this quicker. And I'm gonna try one more with that platforming, and if it doesn't work, I'll just go for an easier version.
Again, it's like really easy to like fall down like the void. And unfortunately, if you fall down the void, yeah, there's like no way back. So we'd like to not fall in there.
I guess that works.
Give me strength. Let's go.
And for context, this skips so 2 Hotlets fights, 3 nobody fights, and 13 super bosses. Yes, 13. This skips like over an hour of content.
Yep. And the reason for that is because the game basically does not check the like flag, because we like go around the room.
Goofy, please.
Oh god. Goofy? Dango?
What is Goofy doing? Yeah, sorry. You can.
He's goofy.
Give me strength.
Dango, please.
Dango,
I'm sorry
please.
for that one.
Very Dango of him. Anyway, but yeah, like the game basically does not check the flag. So because we go around it and we go to the room where you're supposed to go after you defeat the you do like the heartless the fights in the cavern.
Yeah. Yeah, it was a bit of a close call because I was too much to the left to make it with fire, and but also too much to the right to make it with thunder, or the other way around.
Got this.
I didn't really have a whole lot of choice.
So it even skips the 13 data battles?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you basically get the crown that you'd normally get because the game is like, oh, you completed the tavern. So
Gotcha.
there you
gotcha.
go. Yeah.
It gives also a pretty like funny if you like go out of the room, then I think the wall is still.
Oh yeah,
closed,
yeah, yeah.
right?
The wall is
Yeah.
still there. Yeah. It's really
Yes,
funny.
But there's also a funny thing, because this save is right before the dancer fight. You would actually trigger the dancer fight if you were to get out of here.
Light.
And by the way, this dungeon is supposed to be post-game because you're supposed to have max growth abilities actually for a lot of these sections. I say max, you can use like the forms themselves, but they definitely want you to have like glide max or level 3 at least. So
You could use them without, but yeah, without the forms, I mean.
yeah,
looks good.
of course.
Think we make it? Okay. So here I'm trying to just lighten myself up with the pipe to gain a little bit more height from it, because in an actual speedrun you would really care about those few pixels of height, because you don't have 99 drive recoveries.
Light.
That would be a pretty long speedrun.
Let's go. Yeah. Right. Give me.
So we have a few more platforms to climb up to. So I can make it from here, but yeah, actually, yeah. That's it. We
Nice.
made it.
We did it.
And now look at this place. If you've played this game, a ton of enemies will attack you here. It's so peaceful now. It's just so satisfying to go through this hallway. You have like 3 fights back to back to back here.
And these are difficult enemies, high level.
Yeah, it's extremely difficult. And here, you're supposed to have the portals to fight all of these data battles. But you can, just get the item.
There it is.
And look at him go. He has a crown now.
A bronze crown.
Fashion statement.
So yeah, that
Watch
was the
there be an
Cavern of
achievement for
Remembrance
that.
skip. Yeah, I'm waiting to see if there's an achievement. But yeah, that was the Cavern of Remembrance skip. I was Jorisyo. This was an amazing couch with Captain Awesome, tonykordatos, and Riekelt. I love you guys. Thank you so much. Thank you, BSG. Thank you, the Kingdom Hearts speedrunning community. I can't say all the names because there is way too many people, but just to name a few: Podgy, VG Master, Ninten, KBM, Sun0, and all the others. And yeah, that would be it for me.
Yes. There it is. Let's go.
It took a bit.
You did it, Tony.
Thank you. I mean,
My
George.
God.
Yeah, you really beat Organization 13. You're crazy, man.
Dang. I'm good.
He's just that good. He's sitting there with his ape, but it's fine. Thank you very much for the run. Very first one of your ever offline event. Very cool. Very cool. And that is it for us for today. I do not remember my text anymore. But we will be back tomorrow, 7 a.m. usual time. New runs, everything's going on. Say goodbye to the fellas, and we'll see you soon.
Don't go anywhere. We do have some reruns for you.
Oh yeah, never mind. Cause see, he actually knows the text. I'm still young over here. My bad. My apologies.
Yeah.
It's late. It's fine. Yeah. See you, man.